Alrighty. Turn this background shit off. There we go. Oh, chuck the link in. Anyone wants in? Righto. Alright, well, anyone wants to hit the link, go for it. We'll get a panel happening. It's probably a bit later over East than that, Tony. I was going to do it earlier, but then I ended up having to do a couple of things. So I've only just gone live now. Not that it was stopping anyone else from going live, I suppose. Had a massive drive today again, all the way down south. Got some quotes on a bit of work on my car. Bit of cosmetic stuff that's munted. Yo!
Hey.
Hey, what's cracking?
Fuck all. I was about to get a beard, but seeing that you're alone, I felt sorry for you.
Yeah, poor old me, yeah. The
Where the
missus is
fuck's...
in the background, but she's talking to everyone in foreign languages, so...
Where's Tim?
He was floating around online earlier, so I don't know what he's up to now. Might be a bit late for him, I don't know.
He's a rebel. He's a wild one. I love him. He was great the other night.
Yeah, Tim's good people.
Yeah, hard. He
We've
doesn't
apparently
really...
got more than a dozen lurkers, so says my StreamYards.
Yeah, nah, seen that.
Oh, yeah, right. So what's been happening in NZ?
We were up to 30 degrees in Dunnes yesterday.
Yeah, right.
It's a bit fucking crazy.
Bit stormy here today.
I was like, I'm not used to this. Poor penguins.
What did we have here the other day? 41 the other day here, a couple of days ago.
I remember when I went to the Gold Coast and stuff.
Yeah.
That was crazy. I understand why people have fans on their roof, because in New Zealand we don't have
Oh, you don't put ceiling fans in? Yeah, righto.
There is some places do, but I do have air things throughout the whole house. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't taken them on. Yeah. And
Yeah, I
apparently,
just like having moving air. I don't care if it gets hot as long as the air's moving. If it's dead still and hot, I can't stand that.
yeah, I
That's
found
the
that in
shittest.
Australia, like the heat, and my hair isn't dry, but in Australia, it went like, oh, it was hard to contain. Like, and I've got straight
Yeah,
ass
yeah.
hair. It was weird.
Yeah, it gets frizzy. Yeah, I got to get a haircut soon. One's giving me the shits. Won't do what it's told.
My
End up wearing
brother
a.
regrows his hair, he gets an afro.
Yeah, right. Yeah, a bugger
He
that.
had
I'd hate
one,
to have hair like that.
yeah. Hey, I've got straight hair, so's my older sister. And then my little sister, she's got curly sort of ringlets. And my brother, he gets like, when he's a bit of a bogan, to be honest. No, he is definitely a bogan.
So his hair just naturally grows into a mullet, and he sort of naturally grows that sideburn that sticks out like a point at
Nah,
the end.
he doesn't even mullet, nah, 'cause he's older. He's got two boys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, two sons. And engineer, so,
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
always, he's always pulling apart and fixing stuff. Hey, Frank, you should come up. Talking that Italian voice for me.
You know who I miss? Who I had a suspicion was a really short Italian man. It was Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen Charlie for like forever. I was actually tempted to
Charlie.
go stalk a couple of Filipino channels to see if he's simping anywhere.
Oh, yeah, he's bound to be around there. He probably
Yeah,
got real
I
drunk.
saw Charlie on a Filipino channel before I ever saw him on Global. He was on a
Same.
Filipino gossip channel. I think it was Chica Zara's. And yeah, he was on there and he's just telling, "Oh, you're a really beautiful lady," and all this sort of things to her.
I remember when Harriet was like, say my name, Charlie. Say my
No,
name.
yes, say it, Charlie, say it. That's fucking
He,
gold.
and, and oh my god, he got so embarrassed about it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, no, he gets all bashful. It's pretty funny. You just picture him like twisting his toe on the ground and pulling on the corner of his shirt and like face all red, like stop it.
Yeah. No. Oh, like him and Avery together, Jesus, they were like two. Oh no, they spoke their own language together.
uh, and Charlie was always asking Craigie Poos what crayons he's into today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The
Which I
what do you call
love
it?
because Craig
Yeah,
hates me for some reason.
poor Craig. He doesn't know whether he's coming or going. He's developed his own dialect of English.
Oh, he he's convinced that me and Bananas and somebody else talked about him like 2 years ago, and it didn't happen.
Well, I talk about him all the time, and he still talks to me.
Oh no, it wasn't. He was saying that we talked about his wife. I don't fucking know.
Oh, right. Yeah.
We wouldn't
Who
be doing
knows?
that. It was on here, like
Yeah,
we
yeah,
weren't sitting there going on about shit like that.
yeah. Fuck. Yeah, no, he
Oh yeah, while we were doing our knitting, we were sitting there thinking about him. No.
I just started calling him Craigie Poos because he was one night he was on Global and he's been world's toughest cunt again, like he always does. And then he was like, "Oh, I'd smash you with this and that and the other," and I was like, "Oh, Craigie Poos, don't have to be upset." It just stuck ever since. And then he came on like a couple of weeks after that, and he went crook. He's like, you can't. That Craigie Poos shit's following me on every channel I go to. Everyone's calling me Craigie Poos."
Yeah, the part that dodges me out, and I'll say this because I don't care, is when he's like, when he gets a little angry and he's like, I don't know if I hit you. I'll bend you over and give it to you. Good. I'm like, wow. He
Yeah,
said,
but he
"Can
says it. He says it to dudes too.
yeah, no." He said it to when King of Clowns was King of Clowns. You know.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that in the chat. Don't say that in the chat. He'll think he is.
Well, he's got a billboard up on the main drag of Manila.
Where's Vanilla? Is that
Manila
from?
in Philippines. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What did he pay for one himself?
No. No, it's a running. It's a running gag. Me and Johnny
Oh,
Salam had him convinced that we're putting one up on the main drag for him.
oh.
He's going to be
Well,
a famous celebrity in the Philippines. Craigie Poos of the Tondo slum.
no, isn't Fabio or whatever, isn't he? Or is he in the Philippines?
Who's that?
Fabio or whatever, the green dude, the guy that's building the hotel that never.
Oh,
Like,
geez, I don't know. I don't keep up enough with what every prick's doing.
no, this is back. He's the one that Fat Slog blogs.
Oh, you're thinking of
Yeah,
your flat sob went over there and bitch slapped him. Is that the one
yeah,
you're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about?
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that
was
dude.
yeah. Paints everything yellow. What the hell's his name? You
And
see, I
cooks
think you
over
had it.
his toilet. It's yeah, it was something like I said, kind of, probably not.
Fabi, some shit like that, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
Fabio,
remember,
I don't
I
fucking
remember looking
I
at his
didn't
channel
watch it.
once. Oh, I remember looking at his
Yeah,
channel once, and he had all these like fucking massive ulcers all up and down his legs, and I was like, "That's not normal.
I
That's
went
some
there
like,
the time I
yeah,
went there. He was cooking over where he goes to the toilet, and I was like, I'm out.
cooking
Oh,
where he goes to the toilet."
yeah,
I'm gonna
fuck.
see if I can find it while we're talking, so I remember the prick's name.
Oh no, I was like, nah, that's not hygienic at all. But I mean, yeah, he's not hygienic at all.
Was it
Oh,
on the?
that's
Was it on?
bad. He's been there for years, and like that hotel hasn't even got a foundation, let alone a path, or you know, I don't know. People give him some. Someone told me that someone went out and gave him like a Samsung Galaxy, like new model phone.
Yeah,
He, yeah, they really look after him, and I think
yeah,
there
right.
might maybe some young attractive woman that I've heard that helps him out. Oh, Mike, yeah, there you go.
What do you do? Ah, Michael Fazio. That's it, Fazio.
Thank you.
Fat Fazio. That's right.
But he's green looking,
Life's that Fat Fazio. That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I remember not knowing who the hell everyone was on about with this Fat Fazio, and I was like,
I said
why is
hi in the
everyone?
chat, not even trolling, and banged. Well, I don't know. I think he hates Kiwis. Don't put Kiwi in his name, Jesus.
I can't find this prick's account. Did he get rid of it or something?
Um, no, I doubt it because. But I've seen him even ban people for donos. If like someone donated him like $2 and he banned them. I think he has a
Alpha
limit.
Alpha male construction videos. Michael Fazio. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Alpha male construction videos.
yeah, yeah. King of Clowns is Lucy is good at
Hmm.
finding like people that are funny because he Dobby, like I don't even know who he was, and then I seen and I was like, oh my god, that You know, that Australian dude,
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
the one that has a child and is yelling in front of the baby, and
That's a bit fucking weird.
yeah, no, I'm like, he knows
Oh, what
all of
the
them.
fuck is this? He's put this picture up. Oh, that's fucking. I don't even want to stream that picture. That's disgusting.
What is it? His
Hang on.
toilet.
Oh, my
Okay.
morbidity is gonna make me fucking. How do I present my?
In the back, present, person.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that thing. What is that? Why is
He's
that?
got gout.
That ain't gout. If that's gout, he's got like a whole. That's like a salt mine worth of uric acid. And it says Philippines mosquito bite gives me Bigfoot for 10 days. Foot ankle 11 inches. Calf
Yeah.
that is normal 17 inches reaches 23 inches. Who has a calf that's like ankle that's 17 inches anyway? Hey, Johnny Science in the chat.
Oh, it's elephantitis, Johnny said.
Elephantitis. Look at
There
this
was
shit.
that movie. That
I don't
movie.
think this is. He's trying to say this is some Chinguan Gunya or something. I think it's just diabetes and being morbidly
Yeah,
obese.
diabetes, so they get, he may have to get it amputated, sadly.
I mean, it's got a. You only need to amputate that is an axe and a death wish, and you can just chop it off yourself.
Oh, don't even give him that idea. If he probably would if he was in some parts. Oh, because you know
I
how
got,
there used to be loss of limb and stuff at the meatworks here in New Zealand. Like when it
yeah.
was coming to the end of the season, a couple of guys would lose digits.
Right. Make a bit of
Because
money on the old whatever you call it.
yeah, because if you lost a finger, that used to be money, and if limbs had prices. I don't think they do now. I don't know. I'm not really wanting to find out.
I know they used to do it. They used to knock a pinky off or something when they were retiring
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
It's like, oh, I'll get myself a little bonus on the way out. Yeah.
When I was working at Foodstuffs, a guy decided to give himself a whole outer of vodka as a bonus.
Yeah, right.
12 bottles or something, or 20 bottles of top shelf.
Fucking hell. Yeah,
Mm.
go destroy your liver. That's your retirement.
Yeah, he went out. He went out and worked for Fisher and Paykel. Like, oh, they could ring and say that you lose your job because it's theft as a servant.
Yeah, right. Man, I'm scrolling. This guy posts so much shit for a dude that clearly needs to go on Jenny Craig.
I think he needs to see a doctor. Lots of kind of
I
doctors.
can't tell if this chick's his missus or his daughter. I'm not going to stream it up there. Don't do that shit. But if that's his missus, he must have money because there is
Yeah,
nothing else redeeming about the dude.
I was saying that he has some hot chick hanging out. I don't know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I'd consider it pretty cute by the look of it, but I wouldn't know. You have to see it properly to decide if she's hot. But he's posting like naked gut pictures. What the fuck? This dude is messed up.
Johnny, and also
268 pounds.
in the slaughter, meatworks, even in the fish, because they're nice.
Yeah. Yeah, they brought in a shitload of PPE into slaughter rooms and stuff here over in WA because the amount of people used to purposely get tendon cuts because even a tendon cut can score you quite a bit of a payout and like you can recover from it. Maybe not 100%, like you'll have some adhesion and stuff, but yeah.
My sister, the top of her arm, so it affects her whole wrist. She's allergic to latex. and she had
Oh
to
yeah,
wear
yeah,
latex gloves for her job, and
yeah. So she's got to wear like not.
it ruptured the whole tendon, and she's had
Oh,
yeah, so it's not even like carpal. You can't fix it. She's gone for like steroid injections. She's had an MIR and everything. They can't fix it.
that's brutal.
Oh, she can handle pain. I can't.
Yeah, but still, that's one hell of a way to. Because I'm assuming that just didn't happen overnight. They like got inflamed and then got worse and worse, and next minute.
Yeah. Like she keeps saying, it was irritating her and all that. And she was working hard. She was like the head person in her job and stuff like that.
Yeah,
They and she requested them to get her the proper gloves because you can get them because
yeah. You get nice dry ones.
yeah because they had to change because she had to wear gumboots as well for this job and they had to change them as well.
Brutal. Yeah, I am. I don't. I worked with one dude years ago. He had an allergy to latex, but it was more of just a discussion thing. We didn't have to wear gloves of that sort for anything we were doing, but like we just used to take the mickey out of him that he'd have to waste money on special frangers.
Yeah. Oh, he go back old school. To old school.
Yeah,
Made
just
it
wait. Yeah, you've heard that joke, haven't you?
No, they did. They used to rinse them out and reuse them. I think. Ask Johnny, join the panel and tell us.
Yeah,
You know,
back in the day, you know.
back in the day, in the olden days, Johnny, join.
I heard a joke once, Tony, that the Kiwis originally invented the first condoms, and it was it was the Poms that advanced the idea by taking the intestine outside of the sheep. Welcome,
Oh, you
Johnny.
can,
G'day,
yeah.
Zeke. G'day, Tony.
There you
G'day,
go.
chat.
Hey,
Yeah, good, mate. Good.
can you
Yeah,
tell?
nice.
Can you tell me if like, the whole reusable condom used to be a true thing?
Your
Back in
stunned
the day?
silence is very reassuring.
Yeah.
What? Were you talking to me, Tony? Sorry.
Yeah. So before like condoms, you threw them out. Like back in the day, wasn't there one that you reused, you washed it out? I don't know.
Um,
Like a reusable condom. Like wasn't it made out of pigskin or something?
I think so, but I was never a fan of them. I was never a fan of having a shower with a raincoat on.
Oh, you're a real dogger.
Raw
Oh.
dog. Raw dog Johnny.
But I did see a little clip. There was a bloke that invented condoms out of pig intestines.
See, I
Yeah.
told you, Z.
So it wasn't the Kiwis with the sheep to start with.
No.
I'm glad
The only time the Kiwis practiced safe sex was with they had a sharp knife to the sheep's throat.
Oh,
Kick and you get the knife.
poor Barbara.
That's where let's face it, New Zealand is where the saying U-turn comes from.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
no, but
I can't do I can't make a U-turn, but I can make its eyes bulge.
well, it was a few years ago. I don't know how many years ago now, but there was somebody that did that. And
What, mate?
Sicko.
Yeah.
He invaded that poor sheep.
Oh, look,
Sheep life matter.
Sheep had it coming.
I remember
You
the
probably
old.
ate it, so haha.
Well, let's face it. It wasn't like milk homogenised and pasteurised, but it went past somebody's eyes and it was tenderised.
So I'm so glad I don't eat sheep.
Why?
I don't know who's been fucking up. Jesus.
Someone did.
I must admit there was a time in my life where I used to give about 400 of the bloody things a bad day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So you worked on one?
Worked in abattoirs, yeah, when I first got out of the army.
Oh.
I used it as stress relief.
So you're a serial killer of sheep? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
That's what
Yeah,
the
well,
vegans would like to be label him. That's right.
Yeah. Well, that's it, Tony. The thing is, you've got to get back into real life and reality and all that kind of stuff, and not everybody has an easy time with it, But the thing is, I chose working at an abattoirs as a, and I thought to myself, well, if they reckon I'm crazy, the other bastards are really fucked in the head.
So I didn't know you were in the army.
Yeah, when I was younger.
Yeah.
I've got family that were in the army, like a major, but he died, and more, and there was a priest and also in my family.
A priest.
Yeah, I know.
What happened?
He just went around and did the graves and made sure that they were buried nicely.
Oh, yep. Sky pilot, send off. Yep.
I don't know. He's related to my mum's father that lives in Australia that I've never met.
Yeah, right.
Most of New Zealand's population live in Australia.
I know. I've got an uncle over there. I've got a cousin that has land. Cousins? Jeez.
Yeah, that photo you showed, Z, elephantitis is a real disease.
Yeah, if there was that movie that
That's a genetic disease, though, isn't it? Elephantitis.
It is a bit of genetics. For retirement visas and stuff like that in a lot of Southeast Asian countries, you've got to have a medical and be checked for elephantitis.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How the fuck did Fuzzy pass the bloody medical?
No, I said elephantitis, not fuckwititis.
Yeah, but I mean, a medical, like, you're not likely to die from diabetes or being fucking morbidly obese. Stupidity.
When Fazio first went over there, he was, well, I suppose his heart beated. He had money in his pocket, so he passed the medical. But now you look at Fazio now. I don't know why he just doesn't go back to America, where at least he's going to get a bit of health care, and they'll probably put him in a loony bin or something like that instead of a container.
Yeah, he's just a weird specimen. He's got all these videos of him, reckons he's building shit, and it's just like the most abortive thing you've ever seen someone do with something.
Oh, look, how many years has he been building that?
That front end loader or the excavator or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, but the whole his dream hotel bloody stuff must have been about 15 bloody years. The only thing he's done is taken down a couple of coconut trees and pissed around with a whole heap of crap because his girlfriend at the time got sick of living in a container and said, "See you later. There's got to be better than you around."
Yeah. He's meant to have money until he dies, not lose all his money and be fat and annoying and not die.
Well, you just described Ricky Drama too. So what the hell?
Yeah, that's how I said. I was like, the guy that Ricky German like whacked.
Yeah, he slapped him on the face or whatever it was.
Yeah.
I just can't picture it. Imagine being so like shitty with something on the internet, like something basically make believe, that you go to a whole other province in another country, slap someone in the face, and then have to deal with the cops and everything. It's just so fucking stupid.
I dare say that was a glorified e-bag.
Oh, I don't know, because they went to like full on court and whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. They had to go to the barangay. I remember that.
Yeah.
I don't know what else happened there.
Oh, I don't. They put him in the can to a certain extent, and sorted out their stories, and then said, "Well, you give him a couple of bob and piss off the both of you, give it as a shits, and make sure you give us some money for lunch."
Yeah, well, because Ricky was in Thailand, and then he went there just to do that. It's a bit like, I don't think I'd travel.
But the whole thing about that, I think 3 parts of that was staged anyway. So,
possibly. Yeah. I don't think he hit him very hard. I mean, if I was going to go that far to hit someone, I'd probably knock him out.
Well, you wouldn't just bitch slap somebody, would you?
No.
No, he
happened to be recording at the time.
You want to do a little bit of grievous bodily harm?
Oh, you got to be careful of that, because that's classed as deadly weapon.
Classed as what?
Grievous bodily harm. It depends on what it is. It can be classed as deadly weapon.
Oh.
But
I think it depends on how you do it.
Yeah.
And what you use,
Yeah, if you're just using your hands and they're using their hands and everyone's been dumb bastard, well, so what?
yeah, don't use your fucking nunchucks.
I kept on helping him up, and he kept on falling over onto me fist.
It reminds me of that movie Year One with bloody Jack Black and that in it, and come across Cain and Abel, and Cain was obviously going to give Abel a flogging because that's how it goes in the old book. So they're there witnessing Cain do the first murder, beating the living shit out of Abel, and then he starts belting his head in with a rock because he woke back up after they thought he was dead. So he was all right. Could have been all right. He woke up, and then he beats the shit out of him. The nervous little kid, Michael Cera, he goes, he just kept hitting his head against the rock until he couldn't pull through. He's all tuckered out from the fight.
Well, beating their head against the rock. You're talking about Craig, aren't you?
We were talking about
that's crushing beer cans on your head.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's ever picked up his pack of Winnie Blues and accidentally crushed that on his head instead of the beer can, then lived in instant regret.
Yeah. Well, you got to have a giggle, though, don't you?
Yeah.
He's a great laughter.
That's all fun. I don't mind Craig. He's all right. It's just fun to stir him up. He's usually good. He's usually good. I don't mind him either.
I don't know. I just want him to get over fucking the fact that I didn't say shit about him.
Yeah. You know how people are. They get a bee in their bonnet about shit. I just let it slide. I couldn't give a shit less for people carry on about something for more than a few hours. It's
Oh, look,
I'm not worried about it. He's the one that blocked me. So I don't care.
What? I think a lot of it's funny.
They blocked me. I love it.
Yeah. I've had even friends of mine, like back when I was playing games like Call of Duty and Battlefield and stuff. It's I guess a good friend. I've known him 17 years, and I remember I blocked him on one of the chat programs, and he was blocked for 8 months before we realised. Hello, Stephen
Yeah.
Clark. How you going?
Clarky, how you going?
Steve, come up here. I reckon you guys should start your own band.
Oh, we've got a Gogus. I'm just waiting for it to load. I can see him. Hello, Gogus.
Hello.
Yogus.
Go
How
get
you
some
doing,
drink.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
Gogus Jr.
Hey, hello, Gogus's friend. Holy shit! Can anyone hear them cats fighting behind me?
Oh, is that what it was? Uh-huh. Stephen Clark, come up here. I'm trying to organise a band.
A band. Well,
Yeah,
say the wrong thing and you'll get banned.
Here goes the neighbourhood. Are you ready, fellas? Here goes the neighbourhood.
Hello, guys.
Hey,
Hello,
Spoony.
Spoony.
G'day, Spoon. How you
Tony.
doing, buddy?
Hi, Mr. Simon. Goggis. Drinking a la
Cheers.
cock. Cheers. Mr. Zeke.
Oh,
Spoony.
it's Gogus and his
Oh,
friend. He bought a
Yeah,
friend.
it's a twofer with Gogus. You get buy one get one free.
Hey,
Exactly.
my friend asked. My friend asked. My friend asked. You are from Tony Kiwi's New Zealand,
Yeah.
and Tony is from Australia.
Yeah.
Springs from
Yeah.
the moon. Or whatever.
I remember his friend. And I remember telling him about
Spoons from
Montreal.
spoons from a pizza shop that occasionally has a cat walking in it.
You wish you had pizza, Zeke.
Yeah, I actually do. Pizza would be great.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, I think we all would
So
like-
yeah, so Spoon's actually from Canada, and then
Oh,
I'm from Australia as well.
Oh, Canada. Nice.
Oh, we don't even like the Canada.
Canadians from Canada.
I had these American guys. They were talking crap about Canada. They were saying, "Oh, Canada's not tough. There's no guns, nothing." I go, "Do you like the rapper Drake?" They go, "Yeah, everybody does." I go, "Well, look up his friend. His friend got massacred in one of those projects in Toronto." They saw that. They were like, "Oh shit! I didn't even know there was black people in Canada." I was like, "Yeah, well,
Oh,
learn
yeah.
something new every day."
Good morning.
Canada doesn't like being left out. G'day, MacGyver. Canada doesn't like being left out, so they would have found as soon as America got some black people, they would have got some black people too.
Yeah, Spoon is my
We're like
favorite
American.
muckaluk.
We're like
Yeah,
America's
that's-
little retarded brother in Canada. We always
It's
play in the
like New
snow.
Zealand to Australia.
That's what it's about, eh?
It is.
Well, you
How
can
you
take
doing,
your weather.
MacGyver?
Yeah, pretty
Wait,
good.
no, because Spoon, Australia and New Zealand get the same diff. Like, people think that there's no guns here. There's always
Oh,
guns.
Spoon, you can
here.
take your weather back, man. It's blizzarding outside here. I got a big drift out in front of my house here. I got to shovel to get
I'm
out.
sorry. We had 30 degrees yesterday. It was like amazing.
Yeah.
I
Go
can't
ahead,
complain, MacGyver. It's been a pretty good winter so far for us.
No, it's hit me now. It's definitely hit me now. The cats are looking
That's
out the
coming.
window going, what the hell is that?
Yeah, it's coming for us. It's coming for us. It's starting tonight.
Yeah.
Well, you can
just
take it because MacGyver's had enough, all right?
I just want to give
Finish
you the heads up.
meatballs.
If I drop out, it's because there's a big fuck off thunderstorm here. So I've just heard the thunder.
Don't
No,
lie.
I would never lie, Tony.
Shit, I'm hearing the snow plows in the street.
Oh, MacGyver can be in the band too.
Yeah, I'm in Chicago, South Suburb. I got the lake effect.
I don't remember, but come on anyway.
I'm just going to be a groupie, by the way.
So how's we all doing? We doing pretty good today?
No one said hi to Mr. Clark in the chat.
Oh,
How you
Mr.
doing,
Clark.
I
Mr.
said
Clarky.
hi, Clark.
Yeah, I heard
I told him to come
Avery the other
and join.
day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He seems to be doing all right. He's on Timmy's station or channel, but nobody sees my text over there when I'm typing at all, or says hi or nothing. And they don't put a link up on either.
Somebody probably shadow banned you.
Yeah.
But I didn't do nothing.
I'll let him
Yeah,
know
next-
if I see him.
You know me, I don't do nothing. You know, it
No,
takes
but
more energy.
People
It takes
shadow ban me all the time.
it takes more energy to be negative than it is to be positive. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. It's like
Yeah.
you also get less wrinkles by smiling than you
Yep,
do.
and you get
frowning.
less sleep at night. I tell you.
People do it just because of the fact that they're cunts.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
As
people,
if I was younger, I'd probably be all caught up in all that shit. But
people get their
No,
fun in
even-
different ways.
Even places that I didn't get along with people and I had to read, I've never shadow banned nobody. I don't care. It's not my channel. I'll shadow ban. I wouldn't.
did you ever
shadow
see
ban.
the movie or the show, the TV show called The View with Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so when I walk into a customer's house and they have that on the TV, I don't get along with those people. I don't know why, but I just don't.
No, I understand because I can't stand that show.
Yeah, it's okay. We see your mentality kind of people. Can't talk with these people. Well, fix it and get the hell out of there.
And
Yeah,
I used to like
I
Whoopi
hate-
Goldberg.
Oh, back in their movie
Yeah,
days.
No, that show
Yeah.
shit though. Sorry. But,
Like a Sister Act 2.
Yeah.
The black singer
Yeah.
girl is Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill from the Fugees. She was in the movie. I didn't even know. I learned that later on.
What about Jumping Jack Flash?
Yeah, she used
What
to
a-
be like the cool 80s girl, but then she became this woke.
She married that white
fucking-
dude. She married that white Jewish dude. That's why she got the last name Goldberg or Goldstein, I should say.
Hey, MacGyver, a lot of the black women from Hollywood ended up with white guys. I don't know why that is, but like I know a list of them that I used to look up, and they all
I
ended up
don't
with white
know.
guys.
I don't know.
piss off their
Better move.
fathers.
Better movie opportunities.
Might have had
All I
something to
know
do
is
with
on
colour
Thanks-
purple.
Yeah. All I know on Thanksgiving, they asked me if I wanted white meat or dark meat, and I always ask for white meat.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. She was in the Color Purple, right? Whoopi Goldberg was the little slave girl, wasn't she?
Yep.
That was hilarious.
So you don't.
You want a leg or a thigh? I'll take the breast.
Well, there's nothing wrong
yeah,
with
I'm
breast.
always asking for the breast massage.
I'm talking pieces of chicken, not people.
Well, some of it's foul.
Yep.
How you been, Mac? All right?
I've been hanging there. My music room and my room and the other room, the band room, is just all up in the air because I'm trying to move shit around and it's just I'm overwhelmed. Like, my wife's like,
Overwhelmed.
how come you got so much shit? Because I'm not out at bars wasting my money hitting on other people, Jen.
Ah.
I got a hobby.
I've been a good boy for once.
Well, you want to tell your wife about it then? Maybe she'll join in.
You kidding? My wife goes to church without me. Yep. You're
Yeah, well,
going
she
to
does-
hell. I go, what do you mean I'm going to hell? You're going to that Catholic church there. I told you I don't like Catholic churches, so I'm not going to that church. So
Well,
Oh,
if
well.
she took you, she'd have to pay double repentance.
I guess, but it's just I don't see religion like she does. So I'm not going to bother her. I'm going to let her do what she wants. But she goes every Sunday.
Be careful about that. Because she
Nothing
may
wrong.
end up Jehovah Witness and then leave you.
No. She was brought up Catholic. She went to Catholic girls' school, and
Actually,
I knew a lot of
I
girls
don't
girls that
know.
went to Catholic girls' school
we called
too.
their school four
Yeah, no,
floors.
they're the freaks.
We called her school 4 floors of whores.
4 floors of whores. That's
Four
about right.
floors of whores. She went to Lord's High School.
You know,
Tony,
it's a true story.
Tony, you said Jehovah Witness, but I was thinking, I never met a poor
Hare
Jehovah
Krishnas?
Witness. They all have money. Jehovah Witnesses. It's part of the culture. Like
Or the Hare
They all help
Krishnas
each
at the
other.
airport?
Yeah, well,
No, that's how Half's wife left it.
they've gone from here, mate. The Hare Krishnas used to be in Melbourne in the 80s, but they've dried up, you know.
Yep.
But
I'd like to see is in New York. In New York City, they stand on the street corners and they preach every religion on this planet. You'll find a corner with a religion for you. Like
I doubt they'd
Israelites.
find they'd find one for you, Spoon.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what. But there's even black Israelites. These guys dress up like He-Man. You know, they carry swords and battle axes and shit, and they believe that they're the only real Israelites. That all the other slaves are just African dumbasses, and the Jews that are white, they're all liars. They believe that they're the real Israelites, only them. And these are people that don't know their background. They don't know where their great grandfather came from. They just assume that they're Israelites.
Well, you know, the whole part of it. In this day and age, they can assimilate or call themselves whatever they like.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna start my own religion.
But I have noticed here, for instance, because
Already.
we've had a good amount of rain, and on the street corners you don't see any of the God bothering bastards. But as soon as the sun comes out, every fucking street corner's got one of these God bothering bastards. You know, hallelujah, brothers and sisters. You know, handing out their version of the good book. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes
You made a point there.
it's good when it rains. Yeah, sometimes
you
it's
made-
good when it rains.
You made a point. You made a good point.
Yeah.
Well,
I
guess
have-
what? There's not going to be any
I-
carjackings, any robberies, or any of that stuff today because nobody's going to want to stand out in this shit.
That's
It'll be a
right.
safe day, folks.
Yeah.
No, they will. Trust me. Whenever there is like a public and even tornado, that's when people know. Yeah, it's time to go rob some stuff.
Well, I don't know.
You
I
know.
always felt like winter. I always felt like it brings a calmness over the city of Montreal because you can't do nothing. You're gonna leave footprints in the snow. You can't go out. They'll
There's
trace
ways
you.
around this.
Oh, come on, Spoon. You'd be turning snow yellow and leaving angel wings all over the place.
I don't know.
No,
I
but
think
just
it clears the
think about it.
air. I think it clears the smog and the air around here in Chicago when it snows like this.
But if you're gonna go around the
yeah.
house,
Oh,
you can't be
yeah.
leaving footprints in the snow. Perfect big footprints, you know.
Who said anything about
Yeah.
footprints?
Do you think that criminals don't know how to get around that?
I like
I'm
to let
telling
it
you,
dangle in the snow when I want.
Snowshoes,
Track.
don't you? Snowshoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Those moccasins. No,
Yeah.
the rain.
The muckawalks.
The rain can probably help a criminal out. You know, it'll probably clean up some evidence if left behind. But the snow, I'm telling you, you can't do nothing. Once it's
No,
a big
you
snowstorm, you
can't.
can't.
Then you
You
find
can't.
yourself on the world's most stupidest
I-
criminals.
Tony, I'm talking like
wintertime.
with snow. You can't run away from cops in 2 feet of snow. Where are you gonna go? You're gonna run through some guy's backyard?
They
You're
can
gonna
follow
be
your
dead
tracks.
tired.
Well, it makes
They're
it
gonna
easy
follow
to
you.
2 foot of snow, mate. It makes it easy to jump the back fence.
My
Exactly.
cousin did that. My cousin did that. He was drunk. The family called the cops on him. He ran. He jumped off the back balcony. He ran into the woods. The cops with the flashlights, they just followed him and they
Right.
found him dead tired. You can't run.
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
you know.
Hey, I did something like that. I crashed my van around the block with this neighbor's vehicle, and it was late at night. I didn't want to bother the guy. I was going to go there in the morning and say, "Hey, I accidentally ran into your car because I slipped out the intersection here and went sideways and bumped your car." I woke up to cops knocking on my door. Looks like your car was involved with an accident. The car down the street, and it's like, yeah, it was. I was going to go there this morning. You know, you did a hit and run. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. Besides, I was a little buzzed, you know.
You should have said, "My car's in the driveway." What are you
Well, the
talking
guy
about?
turned out to be an automotive body guy, so he fixed his car and my car.
Yeah,
He's a neighbor.
Oh, good person you had been.
Yeah, good neighbor. State Farm is there.
I had a neighbor that like crashed, like broke my tail out of my car, and then denied it. And I seen them do it, and I'm like, why is part of my tail light on your car then? And they still denied it.
What
I
about that
tell you-
neighbor that goes to help you get your car when it's stuck and they got their hands on the ass end of your car trying to rock you out of snowdrift and then their hand goes right through the tail light? They break your tail light on you.
What's wrong with that?
Or your father-in-law comes out to help you shovel off your car and he's got a shovel and he's scraping your paint when he's trying to take the snow off the top of your car. What a stupid father-in-law I have.
Also, brooms will ruin your paint job too, man. People use brooms, and then the summer comes, they're like, "What the hell? What's all these scratches?"
Yep.
But
So you gotta use
so
brooms.
does don't
Get a leaf blower.
Iggy
Well-
your car fucks your paint.
Spoon usually jumps up on the bonnet and pees on the windscreen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Did you see the guy who did that?
One
He's
put
like, I'm gonna be
sugar in
smart.
the
and
gas
Take a
tank.
cup of hot water and get that ice off my windshield. Crack.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
seen that one. Stupid.
yeah, but the trouble is, Spoony, that's why the bonnet of your car looks a bit, with the spikes in the boots and all that kind of stuff. It's a dead giveaway.
Does Spoon even have a car?
Yeah,
No,
Oh.
this kid stole it.
I can't live the rest of my life in this cold. I have to go rather
Dude,
to
I'm not
Windsor.
kidding you. I'm not kidding you, man. I'm tired of it, really. I should have stayed in Arizona.
Florida,
Yeah, but then
Arizona.
you'd be complaining. Yeah, but then you'd be complaining about the heat.
Oh,
you know?
dude, you are so right. 120 degrees out there it's terrible. It's really bad.
120 degrees for us that don't know degrees. It's like fucking 50 Celsius. It's
Well,
like
you
can't
figure
live.
you figure water freezes for us at 32 degrees and water freezes for you at 0 degrees. So just add what? 32 degrees on what I tell you.
Nah, it's too complicated.
Okay,
Yeah,
so-
thank you.
Yeah.
man.
You
This thing
think
is at
that-
50, right? Add 30 degrees to that, 32 degrees. So it'd be what? 82 degrees? No, it's got to be higher
It,
than
does,
that.
it doesn't work that way.
It
It doesn't
don't?
work. It doesn't work that way.
No.
No, it changes. Like when it goes, like me, when it's minus 20. For
Okay.
you, it's minus 32 or something. Like it's fucked
Yeah,
up.
okay.
Your
I
Fahrenheit fucked
got you.
everything up.
I got you.
You Americans always trying to be different, but
No,
you know,
no.
No, they are different. They are different, Spoon. They're very
Yeah, but in a
different.
good way.
But not as different as Canadians.
You guys listen to our music and watch our
Especially
movies, so
the
yeah.
French Canadians like Spoon.
No, but Americans get insulted. You know, like the rest of
heard-
the world go. Sorry, go ahead, Johnny.
Spoon. I heard there was a word, a swear word type of thing,
Uh-oh.
that was banned in Canada.
Everything's banned here. I know this Canadian guy, a white guy, that calls everybody the N word. He's every day, all day long, nigger. And
Who's
if
nag?
anybody, and if
What,
anybody was
needy?
to call the cop-
Everybody in Canada's needy
Oh,
except
you're
for
not talking
Trudeau.
about Foxman Sean.
yeah, Foxman. If somebody
Oh,
called the cops on
I've
him,
seen them get
for-
arrested and them come in paramedics giving Narcan.
A
And I've seen him
roosted.
break his nose once.
Yeah, I heard stories. I heard a story from Mini that once the cops came into his house and the live stream was still on, and the cop said to the other cop, "What a dump this place is!" And the guy on the guy that was on the panel
I've
started
seen that
screaming.
too.
Yeah, Joe started
We
screaming at the
we
cops.
got
like,
him on. I think it was Smokey's channel, and we were all yelling at him and saying it, giving him a funeral.
See, we did that with Anna when she got broken into. Canadian Anna?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, did
Me
you
and
see-
Mike
did
were on
you
the panel when she was on and talking to us, and all of a sudden, boom, in the background, the cop broke down her door and took her to jail.
Oh, you heard all that? Well,
Yeah,
she's
I have the recording of it.
Well, in Canada, it's very simple. If I attack you all day, there's no problem. No one gives a shit. But if I start talking about the government, they have look. We have the RCMP, the Royal Mounted Canadian Police. They're all the alphabet mafias. They're the FBI, the CIA,
They're mounted, right?
AFT, the ATF. They're everything all together in one. They have
Yeah.
total authority over everybody. So if you start talking about the government, somebody's gonna knock on your door.
Well, she was protesting, right? And they were pushing people back. She was against a building, and there's like a window, but this window had like a grill in front of it. like to block you from bumping into the window and cracking it. There's like a little grill. She had her hands on this grill. They started pushing her, and this lady cop pushes Anna, and Anna's still holding on to the grill, won't let go of it. Girl cop grabs Anna's wrist and yanks one of their hands off the grill. All she did was yank her hand back from the officer, and the officer said she assaulted her, which wasn't the case. She got back into the crowd, and they lost track of her. About 2 weeks later, boom, they're knocking on their door, taking her to jail.
Everything's filmed. You're not getting away with nothing today.
Yeah.
Yep, it was filmed.
Like even the gangsters in the streets, like they show us the videos, and they'll say on the videos like, "Help us find this suspect." The cops know exactly who it is. Yep. They just want you to pinpoint the guy so that they have a case, because the cops can't just say we know. We just know because we go in through their phone records and stuff.
Waste of time for them.
They need a case. They need people involved. So they ask you to come and snitch. If you don't snitch, they wash their hands and go, "We don't have a case. Unsolved fucking murder." Or whatever.
Yep, you're right. It is. If it's a case, they got you. If they don't have a case, it's not worth their time in court.
No, they also, because they do it here too. Like,
time is money.
People.
The cops have access to your phone records or anything. Like, you think they don't have hackers and stuff? They can tell.
You guys got 5G.
The cops sitting at the office, they go, "Okay, that Spoon guy was definitely in the car when the murder went down. But how are we going to get him?" They're just going to show the video footage of the murder, and they're going to say, "Can you identify anybody?" If somebody says, "That's Spoon," they have a case to lock me up. But they can't say that they know from their own hackers. They can't do that yet, because that's invasion of privacy. You can't just look into my phone.
That's what the 5G for. They triangulate. They can see all the cell phones that were there at this time. So that's exactly what's up. But you're right. The privacy.
Well, you don't need the fancy bloody bullshit, the CSI crap of triangulation, because every dickhead's got a camera and they put it on fucking Facebook and every other social media. So they don't need that anymore, because the majority of the world are fucking idiots.
When I got home invaded, the two guys that did it that I knew and helped both of them out.
Okay.
One of them was dating a best friend of mine.
But you're right, with the cameras everywhere. But what's funny is, if I go to Walmart,
they admitted to the crimes on Messenger, knocking on each other, and I didn't know that my best friend was, and because she knew who my specky was. And she came and wiped all the evidence off my laptop. And the police Facebook wouldn't retrieve the messages for the detectives. So.
Yeah, like you were saying with the cameras and stuff. I had a friend that was in Walmart, and he was recording. His wife was on the other line because she wanted him to get something. I don't know what it was, a TV or some kind of electronics. He's in there videotaping. Is it this one? Is it this one? And the lady came up. "Sorry, sir, you can't be recording in here." And he's like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
Look up there. That's the look over. Look, I got like maybe 14 cameras on me right now, and I can't film in here. That's an oxymoron. So I can't film you guys, but you guys can film me.
There's a difference. They're filming you to protect their business. They're not putting that stuff online. But who knows what you're gonna do with that? You're gonna start bad mouthing a promotion or something and get them sued. You can cause a lot of harm by filming and doing your own thing with it. But those CCTVs, they're not there to put your personal life online. They will snitch on you to the cops if there's a crime or anything. But you filming, you can do a lot of harm. You can film somebody that's shouldn't be there.
It's the whole children thing.
Yeah, well, I can get robbed at Walmart. I got held up at Walmart. What
that was the cash,
camera going.
That was a cash register.
You hold up the Walmart, or you got hold up at the Walmart?
I got held up in Walmart.
So what, they mixed you up with one of those store dummies, did they?
Yeah, exactly. A mannequin. Yep.
Yeah.
Some states.
I was feeling up a mannequin, looking up one of the mannequin's dresses, and I got kicked out. Yeah.
Are you related to Jeffrey Dahmer?
They made a movie about a bloke that used to date a mannequin.
Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer.
He's from Chicago, Dahmer.
He's a fucking serial killer. They should have just let him have that fucking. If he still had that fucking mannequin.
If he was around today, he probably wouldn't lock him up because he's helping them depopulate.
Depopulate.
Yeah.
If his dad didn't or his grandma didn't fucking freak out about the mannequin, this woman still could be alive to this day.
And John Wayne Gacy. That was Dahmer and Gacy. Yep. Gacy was the fat clown that went to children's parties,
Oh,
birthday parties. Remember?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Weird
really
people in this world.
And there was the
We
radio.
know that, Mac. We talked to Spoon.
Shut up, dude. You know, it's like talking about me. I'm sorry.
There was the those radio clown guys that they started burgling people,
The-
and then they started just like killing one of them.
The
just
radio
like,
clown boys. You mean disc jockeys?
I don't know what they do. Like they're
Rodeo clowns. Rodeo.
Oh, rodeo. I'm so sorry. I thought she said
Yeah.
radio.
Oh,
I've been to tons of
No.
rodeos in my life. Yeah. Out
yeah.
south.
No, there was these guys, and they weren't making a lot of money, so they started robbing people. But one of them just started outright killing everybody.
No, shit happens.
Yeah, it does. No, but it wasn't just, it was like family, like kids and all sorts. He was sadistic as hell. And
What
he'd
did it-
bring the kids in to win the parents and stuff.
Was it Cody, Wyoming? Was like the United States United States biggest rodeo in Cody, Wyoming. It's a big thing out there. And
Yeah.
Yeah, it was two brothers that were doing it.
probably
And
on
then-
meth.
And then one of the worst ones was that Dennis, the guy in the UK that was a cop. That was gay and
A
taking
gay
on-
cop. A gay cop with post
With the penis. That's what I heard.
syndrome.
Something with the penis.
no, but he would
Yeah.
kill them, then bathe them, then sleep with them for a while.
Ugh, gross.
And, there was heaps
Well-
of bodies found in houses and all sorts, and
Well,
He
he did it. You know, with the whole part about he'd have to bathe them again to get rid of the
no, he like grind them down and
I'll
bury-
grind them down. Actually,
That's
there's
how
a-
they, because he was
yeah,
burying them parts in the back of his house and stuff, and they did some work on the property, and and when they were doing the
What's that
drains,
smell?
they found human.
Something smells funky in
Bones?
this backyard.
well, there was. This is a true story. There was in northern Victoria. There was a lady that worked at an abattoirs, and she'd had a few boyfriends that all turned out to be useless bastards. And anyhow, one of them, she was going to work, working hard, and he was sitting around getting drunk all the time. So in the end, she got sick of it. She worked in a boning room, so she made short work of the meat, run it through the grinder, and made sausages and mince and hamburgers, and kind of said, "Well, about time you fed your kids, you bastard." But she took the bones to work and threw them in the the fat and bone tubs.
A
In amongst
deboner.
the cow's bones and all that kind of stuff, where they just go into a hogger and get just crushed into nothing, Yeah.
I know a guy, all right, he was dating this girl. I never got to meet the girl, but a lot of people went to this girl's house when the guy was going out with her. This woman had 3 babies in her basement and kept them in containers. She
They
gave birth at home.
stillborn?
Yeah, she gave birth and kept them in containers. They died, and
Okay,
then she just
stillborn.
kept them. And she ended up getting arrested. But when all that came out, the friend that I know was not going out with her anymore. And everybody that went to her house, they all said like it smelled like funky as fuck in that house.
Yep.
Like
Formaldehyde.
Yo, this
No.
girl, man, she got like 8 years in jail. It was big
No.
news.
Believe me, you smell
Oh,
death.
what?
You'll know what death smells like. My brother-in-law got in a,
So they went she didn't give birth to them in hospital.
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
it's like
you-
nobody knew. Nobody knew that she was really pregnant. Like she kept everything secret, and she
Oh.
would give birth at home 3 times, and she kept them locked in a box. And she would just try to like conceal them and like keep them. And eventually, it got found out. But by that time, the guy I know that was dating her was not with her anymore. This was after him. But people went to her house, man, just to think that you're there chilling, having a beer, and there's 3 dead, fucking decomposing babies in the basement. That's sick shit. There's sick
Yeah.
people in
Once
this
you
world.
smell the smell of used blood, whatever, flesh, whatever, you can't. Once you smell it, you'll know it and recognize it every time. My
Yeah, but I think
brother-in-law got it.
She tried
my
to keep them in
brother-in-law-
like sealed containers, you
Yeah,
know.
my brother-in-law got in an accident on the highway. Nothing happened to his group of people, but his car went to an impoundment yard. We had to go back to the impoundment yard to get stuff out, and the car right next to him was a small Fiero kind of car. The passenger side, I guess it hit a telephone pole, and it went into the fender. It caught the linkage to the tire, the tie rods and everything, and
Yeah.
it forced the whole tire into the passenger side door and right into the lap of the person that was sitting there.
Mm.
So when you get there, you can just, whoa, that's that smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yo,
that's the body emptying out.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah,
Stayed in my
because
nose for a while.
I've had to bathe down because I worked in a rest home, so I had to. They were hospital level, so I've had to, bathe a person that's passed away, because when you do pass away, body,
Everything lets out.
yeah,
the Muslims do that. They have to wash the whole body after the death of somebody. They wash the family comes
Yeah.
over and washes the whole body. I just want to
Well,
say one thing real quick. I just want to say the DWP. DWP,
G'day.
by any chance,
Morning,
did you DWP by any chance did you see Simon go on Tricky Nicky's yesterday and try to recruit him into the inner circle with his Scottish voice changer?
What?
Inside joke, guys. Sorry, I had to say that.
Oh well. Look, it is YouTube, Spoony, and it's the silly season. And the other thing is it's winter in the northern hemisphere, so all the fuckwits come out.
Yeah, I tried to get a hold of Avery during Christmas and everything. He's not answering his message. But yeah,
No,
DWP,
he's not
you see Avery? Yeah, tell him I said hello.
He's not answering nothing.
Nope.
I give up sending him messages. Put it that way, mate.
Me too. I did say Merry
Um,
Christmas and New Year.
Evie knows what's best for him. If he's really off of YouTube, good for him. If he's trolling under an alt account, I guess he's got to stay in character. Whichever
I
it
heard
is,
him.
I hope he's doing good.
Yeah, I heard him the other day.
If he's trolling in character, his name would be Teaspoon,
Yeah,
not quite a full spoon.
Right, soup spoon. No, there's just a lot of out. A couple people disappeared, and a lot of outs have shown up.
Yeah, he was on Yardies 24-7.
Like Avery
Timmy
disappeared.
Spoon's channel, Yardies.
RS7 disappeared. That's not Timmy's. Yardies is DWP's channel,
Oh, I'm sorry.
and Timmy wouldn't go
Yeah,
there. They're
DWP,
actually-
since you're there, I'm blocked in chat. Nobody can see my text. I'm talking in there, and nobody says hello. I'm talking and talking.
And MacGyver,
So,
they're
there's a
not
reason
they're
why
not
I'm
actually
blocked in chat.
they're not talking right now, DWP and Timmy. So I don't think you saw Timmy on Yardies. You must have saw him on his own unbarred if he went live. I don't even know.
Oh
I know, it was,
no,
about
you
2 weeks
Is
ago,
Timmy-
maybe 2 weeks ago. I seen Avery on there.
Is
No,
Timmy?
he's-
No, it would have been an old clip.
Streaming old content.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was probably you saw a restream of probably
Yeah.
a year ago. I saw that too, MacGyver. It wasn't Avery on the panel.
No, but
No, it's older stuff of the old global days and shit like that.
Exactly, it's the history.
Yeah.
I watched it the other day and my name came up and I'm like, huh? I was like,
Yeah, it's fun. It's funny, when you hear like an old stream from a year ago, and you hear yourself, you're like, was I even around a year ago? It's like, yeah, time flies on this YouTube stuff.
Oh, I know I was around, but I'm like, oh fuck, what's gonna come out?
Yeah, exactly. Because it's YouTube is a funny thing. Like in real life, like, oh, that was 3 months ago. But over here, we don't like we lose track of time. Once it's done, it's done. We don't know if it was 2 months ago or 5 months ago.
Yeah, like real life and YouTube life is like fucking crazy.
That's why I try to tell people, like, yeah, I'm an asshole here. Yes, absolutely. I have no plans on doing a business with none of you. I have no plans on buying a house with you guys. I have no plans on any of that. You guys are not going to pay my rent. You guys are not even paying my fucking internet. I come here. I'm an asshole. Fucking deal with it. I'm banned everywhere. That's okay. I said what I had to say, like, I don't see the point. Like, if everybody shuns me away from YouTube, that'll be the best thing that ever happened.
You've been slutting yourself around, to get free rent, free fucking electricity. You're just nothing but a friggin' common whore.
No, but you know what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Like, if I'm gonna start a business with a real friend,
classy whore.
if I'm gonna start a business with a real friend, I'm gonna show him the respect needed as a businessman. Like, we're gonna take this serious. We're gonna start on YouTube. None of that's gonna happen. No one's gonna start an e-begging channel that's gonna work. Like, we're not gonna get paid off of this. So if I tell somebody, shut up, you fucking suck.
Money in fucking YouTube. Fucking not.
Oh, I saw a good one. I saw a good one the other day. A bloke that owns a bar in Thailand walking down the street saying, yes, it is true, me and the girlfriend kind of split up, and the bar is hanging in the mix, and I really haven't got the money for it. I'm kind of looking at what I'm going to do. Maybe an investor will come in. And I thought, fuck off, you idiot. Anybody that does is a fucking idiot. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, I'm not fucking gonna. I don't want to do that. I don't even like going live now. I want to sit this.
Well, I don't mind going live. It's better than being dead.
No, you know what I mean. But I'm not going to go there and say, "Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my house tomorrow," and
there's plenty of that. There's plenty of that.
Yeah, but I'm not fucking lying myself to that shit. It's embarrassing.
I think so. But then again, there's plenty of there's plenty of so-called YouTubers that, oh yes, we're going to do that, but we're a bit short on the budget this month, so that's a bit of a shame. And and they've been doing the same shit for years and years and making good money out of it. They don't make any money out of YouTube. They make it out of the dickheads.
Oh, it's weird because I've noticed, I don't know, this is what I find myself. I noticed that the big donos to these dudes are dudes. A lot of guys give other guys like big money. I'm not talking about just little like chump change. Like them. Yeah, but then they may be intoxicated. That's what they're doing. I don't know.
Yeah, the same as donos.
Yeah, that's cool. You still there?
Oh yeah, it's like when I used to go to moshes. Every second comment was, "Hit up my cash app so I can get drunk." It's like, fucking hell, you're gonna get drunk anyway.
Yeah, you guys know I've been dealing with my neck issue, right? And going through this damn workers' comp shit. Finally, after like 2.5 years, I fucking won my case. Finally.
Oh, congratulations. Finally.
Nice. Does that mean you
probably
get,
next month I'm going to get operated on.
Well, the thing is, Spoon's after a business partner. Now you got the money.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I just want my neck fixed. I don't care about the money. I just want my fucking neck fixed.
Well, they used to in the old days. In the old days, even for a minor crime, they used to fix your neck.
Yeah.
They used to hang people here too.
Yeah, yeah. Swing high, swing low, swing sweet chariot. Yeah.
In my hometown, so watch out.
Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. Swing down, sweet chariot, stop and let me ride. That was the
Hey, I
joint, man.
changed my mind.
Funkadelics.
See, don't start a band because Spoon thinks he's a singer.
Hey, I never said I was a singer. I just like to quote fucking golden songs.
Golden songs.
Yeah. Parliament
Well, hang on a minute.
Funkadelic is gold, man.
How can you
Oregon
turn it into
The
shit?
Funkadelic.
Yeah,
Or-
Parliament
Funka-
Funkadelic.
Is that like groovy, baby?
Yeah, George Clinton. They called it Funkadelic rock or whatever.
Yep.
You guys had a band, Funkadelic Rock. They were called the Nuggets. They were funky.
The Nuggets.
DWP's funny. He's got a new little toy to play with. Tricky's now recruited by the Scottish Simon.
Scottish Reich.
and Tricky Nicky had no clue that it was DWP. So he was actually arguing with the guy. He was like, "No, Simon, I'm not joining your crew, Simon. I'm not joining your side." DWP on his voice changer was like, "Join the inner circle, Tricky. Join it now." He sounded like Pariah almost.
Yeah, what you did. Me and fuck.
Hmm.
I forgot his
You and
name.
who?
My blue pussy, you know, fucking
Brian.
yeah. We always say join the blue pussy cult. We take
Yeah.
anybody. It's not
Shit.
a cult though.
I remember
We make
when I
good
was going
solid
up
blood.
north to see Michael. I was videotaping out of the vehicle, and everybody asked me where I was going, and everybody knew at the time I was having problems with Tricky. It's like, I'm going to see Tricky, man. I'm going to take care of business
Yeah, but
because I'm on the expressway, right? And next, you know, he gets up on a panel later on or the stream, and he started, "Yeah, you come up here. I got me and my 3 brothers. We'll take care of you." I'm sitting there. It's like, well, I guess you kind of wimp you are if you got your 3 brothers to fight your battles.
yeah, but Tricky lives upstate. No one's going there. No one's going upstate Michigan. It's surrounded by water and shit. You know, you got the
No, he
Michigan
was up
Lake
in the
on one
thumb
side,
of the
Chicago.
glove. And, you know, if you see a glove, there's a thumb. He's up in the thumb part of Michigan.
Hey, how did Michael go to Canada? Did he drive or did he fly?
He flew out there. I picked him up, drove him to the airport. Then when he came back, I went to O'Hare, picked him up at O'Hare, and then drove him back to Wisconsin. Then I picked up a couple of kayaks that he gave me, and I put it on the roof of my car because I bought the kayak mounts for it. So I got
Did
2
you get those
kayaks in my garage right now. Should just take those things and put them behind a car in snow.
I remember him
sled.
talking about those kayaks. I remember him saying he had 2 kayaks. in
Yeah,
his
the
garage.
wife's got a plan for us for the summer. She wants to go to this lake. She wants to go to this river.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Kayaks are fun as fuck in little rivers.
Yeah.
Mm.
We could
Make
party
sure
right
you
there
don't
in the middle of the
whistle,
lake because no cop's going to come out there and swim out there and bust you. Hide the evidence.
Well-
Just bloop.
Don't go in the Great Lakes. Those things, it's
Hell
the
no.
water's too rough. The water's too
Hell
rough.
yeah, dude. You're
Yeah.
stupid.
Go to safe places.
No, Tony, our Great Lakes, like just one of them is the size of New Zealand. Like they're huge, man. It's like
Yeah.
it's an ocean in itself in the middle.
They
of
made
the
a song
country.
about
Oh,
it.
is that the falls? Whatever.
They made a song about
The
this.
Great
Thinking
Lakes.
of
The
Edmund
Great Lakes. There's
Fitzgerald.
like 6 of them. I think there's 6 Great Lakes.
There's
they're like
5.
In the middle. There's 5.
Yeah, can you name
Well,
them?
that's when you take your girlfriend.
Ontario, Erie. There's
That's
there's
when you
Huron,
take-
Erie, Ontario, Superior, and the other one's like
Michigan.
It's one of the states, Michigan. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Pretty knowledgeable, Spoon. Surprised.
And to think, they say that one drop of water when it starts off at Lake Superior, I think it takes like 1,000,000 years or something for it to make it to Niagara Falls.
Which way is Niagara Falls flowing? Oh, it's flowing into Canada,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Niagara Falls comes to us. We get all the shit after everybody's done with the water. We get it. I thought it ran the other way. I was like, we got the
Yeah,
best
I'm
water.
thinking
It
it's
comes
like,
from
yeah,
the
it does
ocean.
go into Canada.
It comes to Montreal, the last spot, then it goes into the ocean.
Yeah. There's two places in Canada where America goes into Canada. I don't know who made the boundaries, but it goes right up into Canada. And the only way to go out of your town is to go through Canada and around Canada part and then into the United States.
Yeah,
I think it's
through
called like
COVID.
Oak Island.
No. Oak Island is in Nova Scotia. That's where the pirates buried some
No,
treasure.
not that one. I'm looking at the map right now. It's by Angel Inlet.
Yeah, Inlet, something Inlet. I know.
Angel Inlet is one place, and the other one is over there.
Yeah, it's over a little lake, and they have to go to Canada. And during COVID, they were freaking out because they were like, "You got to go through the Canadian border, come back through the U.S. border," and it was like, "What the hell?"
Yes, you are right.
So, it's so stupid. It's a little chunk carved right into Canada.
Right, and Roberts Point. Roberts Point is another place that there's the only way out is to go through Canada. And if they got that border blocked, these people were happen to be ferried from Point Roberts over to United States during the winters
Did
and shit.
Michael enjoy his time in Canada?
Cheers to Frank 47.
Hey, he's back.
Frankie. I don't know. Tony, MacGyver can answer better than me, but I did tune in to watch Mike one night, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, Mike?" And he was not in the. He was in like a bad mood.
Yeah.
And I think he had a fight with the girl he went and see, and she was like really sad. She was sad. She was sad in the chat. She was like, "You're making me cry." So I kind of walked away from that show. I was like, "I'm not."
I think he got robbed by his neighbor. He stole his air compressor.
Really?
Yeah,
He's
Dylan.
lucky.
That
He's
neighbor
lucky.
stole his gun, stole everything from this kid.
He's lucky he didn't get robbed in Mississauga, man. He went to a big fucking city.
Yeah.
He went to like a city where people get shot every day almost.
Well, they've seen each other twice.
Oh.
I guess Wisconsin. I guess Wisconsin is rough too. Certain
Yeah,
parts.
no, I know who the chick is.
Well, it's like the drinking capital. Wisconsin is.
Yeah, well, the U.S. The U.S. has it's a big culture of standing up for yourself.
Well, yeah,
no
when you're
backing
drunk,
down
you can stand up to anybody, but you're so stupid, you're weak, you can't fight when you're drunk.
No, but every state has parts of it where it's like you're gonna.
Everybody in the world has their people that drink and have their problems.
No. Hey, Montreal too. Montreal, there's neighborhoods where you go and talk out of your side of your mouth, you're gonna get hurt. But it's not as bad. It's not like the States, you know. Like look, there's a city called Windsor. It's literally across the river from Detroit.
Yep, I
Windsor.
see it.
There's tough people in Windsor, but if you cross that river, you're gonna get buried in a fucking pile of rubbish by an abandoned house. Like it's like the difference is night and day.
Yeah, in Detroit, yeah.
River.
Yeah.
It's I would live in Detroit. The southwestern part. The southwestern part is the Spanish neighborhood, and it's the nicest neighborhood left, like inside the city, like underneath 8 Mile and all that ghetto stuff.
Right.
But there's still houses that you can get like a fixer-upper for $50,000. You know,
Yeah,
and
but those houses that are $50,000 is in bad neighborhood because that's why there's $50,000.
No. The bad neighborhood. The houses are cheaper than the taxes of the property. You can get a house for $5,000 up in the north, like the north side of it. Not the north, the south side.
All
The
right.
south
Now, where I
side
live,
of,
my house is like $300,000. I go to Robbins. Their town is so dang poor they don't have any police there. The state troopers have to come in and do their policing. There's a lot of houses that are abandoned over there. They're trying to get everybody out of Robbins, this town. It's just a shithole.
I'm not saying I would ever move to I would never move to Detroit. Like, I mean, I got it better than the people in
You got
Detroit.
kicked out of Canada, you probably would.
Well, that's what happens to a lot of the immigrants when they come here and they decide to, live a life of crime. They end up having to sneak into the U.S. under fake names and try to.
Thanks for reminding me. We have a shitload of immigrants here, and they passed a law where you can't bus immigrants here. So what they're doing is they're dropping them off in my towns, and they're they're picking them up somehow in vans and bring them in Chicago. I'm hearing a lot of immigrants. I'm talking a lot of immigrants want to go back. They can't stand this cold, this winter. They're having problems in certain neighborhoods because they're housing them in bad neighborhoods. These old abandoned schools, they're fixing them up and let these people live there. It's just a big shit show.
Yeah.
Everybody's pissed.
MacGyver, a whole family died. A whole family, kids and
Yeah.
everything died crossing back into the U.S. They came into Canada to seek asylum. As soon as
Right.
they got here, they were like, "Fuck Canada." Everybody wants to go to the U.S. So
Right.
they thought, hey, it's just an invisible line separating the two countries. So they decided to take a hike. Well, they
All
froze
right.
to death and died.
So the black community where they're putting all these immigrants at are totally pissed off. They're angry. They're pushing. They're shoving. They're going to all these council meetings and saying, "Hey, you're not taking care of us, but yet you're taking these people you don't even know. I mean, I'm a citizen here. I've been paying my taxes, and you can't take care of me and my family, but you can yet pay for these immigrants, give them housing, give them money, give them food. What about us?" Oh, they are pissed.
Well, they just have to talk to Joe about that.
Well,
Good
Ah,
luck
dude.
with that.
I don't want to even go with that shit, talk about that crap, because we all see what's up. We all see it.
I'm surprised Spoon hasn't zipped across to Mexico and got in the line with the rest of them and just walked into the US and said,
This government is just as corrupt as ours.
If Johnny, if I ever was gonna go, I would just let the Aboriginals take me, because they have most of the border anyways. They'll just take you for like a pound of weed. They'll just take you across. But I can't go there. I mean, I was born in Canada. There's no reason for me to escape here, unless I commit a murder. But if you commit a murder and they're looking for you, you can't. Even if you go to the U.S., they're looking for you on the border.
you've committed murder many a time. You've killed a lot of streams.
Oi,
Yes, I
don't
have.
come to New Zealand. We don't deport murderers. We keep them. Somewhere.
There's not that many countries that would let you seek asylum. There's murderers from Canada. No, I'm telling you, there's murderers from Canada that go to places they think that it'll keep them, but they always send them back. There's people that have went to Vietnam, Thailand. There's people that have went to Ecuador and Panama, and they try, but for some reason, Canada has a very good success rate of bringing
One of
tourists
the-
home.
That mass shooting here, Spoon, that's costing us so much money that the
Well,
guys.
Spoon, what's your-
Tony? You know that mass shooting started in my city, right? Montreal is the capital. Like, we started all these fucking mass shootings.
Because your hot
It was
No,
team
no,
sucks.
No, it all started with the Polytechnic, with the guy shot up 14 women. He in his head he was possessed. He thought that women were going to steal all the work from men. So he went into the school, started shooting only women. Then after that, it was like one college after another, and it was all higher learning schools. And then eventually it just downgraded, and in the US and everything now it's all fucking kindergartens and shit. It's retarded.
Yeah, but he started off at the mosque, and he was actually going to go to the mosque where the kids were. Thank God they.
Oh, the Australian bloke in New Zealand.
Yeah, that's costing us heaps of money. Take him back.
Well, what? No, but where they fucked up, Tony, is they should have given him more bullets.
So Spoon,
G'day,
why do you
Davis.
think?
How you
Yeah.
doing?
What's your opinion on our
Johnny, and
three
it-
sanctuary cities? Why do we have sanctuary cities? New York, Chicago, and LA. Why is this?
Yeah, we have that too. Our Olympic Stadium where our baseball team used to play, that became a hotel for them, like a big stadium.
What's your
just
opinion
for
on
these-
it?
Well,
Why do they
look,
have these? What's
look,
it
look,
for?
Spoon's not.
Well,
Spoon's Canadian. He's not allowed to have an opinion.
Oh,
Well, first, I
sorry.
want to say this first. When people say fuck Joe Biden, fuck Justin Trudeau, I want to say this first. I don't blame those two people, because to me, I could see beyond that. Justin Trudeau and Joe Biden are just like fucking idiots
Puppets.
put there for us to point our fingers at. But it's
Like the
way
Queen.
bigger. Yeah, exactly. People they're put there for us to say
Monarchy.
that asshole's making my life harder. But it's way bigger than those idiots. So I don't blame Justin Trudeau. I feel like he's very selfish. He's playing the game to better himself and enrich himself. Joe Biden, the same thing, right? He's doing it for his own gain. So they're
Yeah.
assholes. They're pieces of shit. But they're not the ones dictating our fucking lives. The world we know is going to hell. It's not because of these two idiots.
Do you
it's
see
bigger
that
than
they're trying to piss off, like for instance, for us, piss off the Americans, putting a drain on us because us taxpayers are paying for all these immigrants. The government's just trying to get us to fight them, and if that happens, you know what's going to happen? It'll be martial law.
Yeah, but MacGyver, 300 years of America is that's all it's been. It's been immigrants coming, immigrants are these Irish are coming, the Scottish are coming, the fucking
I'm Irish. My immigrant family came over.
Exactly.
But we
So
did
at
it
one
right.
point-
But we
at
did
one
it right.
point, at one point, somebody felt entitled and looked down on you and said, "Look at this fucking piece of shit coming in here and fucking taking my job." So it never ends.
We're not doing it right, Spoon. My wife's grandfather's Mexican, right? He came over here. He went through the process. He fought in some wars. He did his job. He got his green card. He did it right. You know what I'm saying?
Look, you know what the problem is today is that, like, when I was growing up, not only would my parents tell me what to do and I could never fucking answer back, but the neighbor had the right to slap me upside the head if I did
Yeah,
something.
mine too.
I
They
tell
call
you
your
what,
mom
you-
and dad, say we slapped your kid, and you get home, you got slapped again. Right?
And you get slapped
Yeah.
again. So
obviously
everybody,
with Spoon they use 2 bricks.
It takes a neighborhood to raise a kid.
no. But my point is that everybody had like their duty. Everybody had their position. Everybody knew. Like, hey, I'm not gonna let these kids come into my backyard. I'll fucking slap them, and I'll tell the parents. The parents will slap them again in front of me. Like, fuck that. Today, nobody has power.
Here that didn't
You can't
get
touch your
beat,
kids.
didn't
No,
get
but
hit
today-
by their kids.
No, but that's the problem. Us not
I
getting
never
hit.
got hit.
No, but that's the problem is people not getting hit and stuff. Now you can't even say it. You can't even
No
tell the neighbor.
consequences.
You can't even tell the neighbor, hey, I saw your kid in my backyard fucking up my tomato plants. They're gonna say, so what? What? What's it's like now you're arguing with your neighbor.
Yep, no
and
consequences.
Nobody has power.
No
Nobody has
consequences.
power. When people had a little bit of power and a little bit of authority and a little bit of respect, society seemed to be a better place. Now
Yeah.
it's like, oh, sorry, your name is Julie. You look like a fucking John to me, but okay, there, Julie. Like, I'm gonna call the cops. Like, everybody, no one has any power anymore. Everybody's left to be like, you're powerless. Shut up and just accept. That's the problem with the world. That's why everything's going to hell.
The governments worldwide decided parents and all that weren't bringing up kids the way they should have been. So they took it upon themselves to take that role, which came in education, the whole lot of it. Now you've got a pack of cunts that think the world owes them something with their hand out that won't work. The government's saying, oh, I think we fucked up here.
Yeah,
Oh, but it's your problem because you had them.
No, you look
The
at
hand passed it straight back.
Look at a country like Venezuela. These people in Venezuela don't have 2 pennies to rub together as a family, but they keep fucking and having babies because they still find joy to life, even though they have nothing to eat. They have no fucking money to pay anything. They're stuck in the rut. But then they come to Canada. They come let me just say, they come to our country in Canada or something, and the people here are like, "Oh, these fucking immigrants." Well, they're fucking over there. You're not fucking over here. You're fucking with a condom, and you want to have abortions. Free for all. Just have abortions. Just come on, kill every.
Shit, I was taught to pull out, man. What the fuck?
No, but we should have babies, and we should
Let's
fucking
pay
support
late.
them.
Yep.
We're gonna
Well,
support
you know-
babies. We're gonna support kids no matter what. It might as well be our own. We might as well fuck our neighbors and have babies to support. It's better that way than having immigrants coming. With
Yeah,
the
but
whole
your
family.
neighbours are male. You kinky Spoon.
You're my neighbor, Johnny, and I'm coming over, motherfucker.
I think they call him Spoon.
I'm gonna shine that bald head, sir.
I tell you what, you have to put fuel in the safer first.
I'll put fucking logs in the furnace, sir.
Logs in the furnace. Aren't you supposed to put logs in a fireplace?
Oh yeah,
No,
the
you put
furnace
it-
wouldn't
you-
work, right? The furnace is
You're gonna fuck up
you
your furnace, buddy.
You put another log on the fire. Put another log
Why
on
isn't
the
my furnace
fire.
working? The serviceman goes
Wash
there,
me
"Oh,
socks
what's
and
these
send me
logs
old
doing in
blue
here?"
jeans.
Hey, yo, Zeke, I've met a lot of Colombians, man, and I'm telling you that drug, that scopolamine or whatever the fuck it's called, that little white, it's a tree that grows in everybody's neighborhood, and then they can turn it into like a powder that looks like cocaine. They
You're
blow
right,
that into
Frank.
your face. They blow that into your face,
What's up, Frank?
and you become a zombie. They can.
Oh,
can
they
make
do
you
that in
whatever you
Jamaica.
want. They do that in all Central America, but it all comes from like Colombia and
It gets in your
Venezuela.
eyes, and yeah.
No, they can put it into your Coke. And if you do coke, if you don't do coke, they can literally just brush a little bit onto your face, and once it's in your system, you're theirs. You're like a zombie. It's like voodoo shit. And I've heard stories, man. I've heard stories of like not only people getting robbed and all that, but I've heard stories of like people shooting, going out on rampages, and the cops like a Scarface. Remember Scarface at the end? He's getting shot, all those bullets, and he's like, "Fuck you, bring it." Yeah, you're still standing and getting riddled with bullets. That this drug is like it takes over your mind, like total hypnosis.
Well, they can give you suggestive stuff too, and you do it.
Yeah. It's absolutely like brainwashing drug.
It's like when you go over to Asia and get shanghaied.
No, that's in China. That's in China. Yeah, that was the Navy. They got Shanghai. Yeah, they get them pissed in a bar, and then they wake up when the boat was out, and say, right, you just joined the fucking Navy.
Bathtub full of ice with your kidney missing.
Yeah, Frank. Zeke's wife, your wife, my wife. We've gone through all the processes and paid through the nose for it to do things right. Now they've just thrown the fucking doors open, just come on down. And it's fucking bullshit. It's pissing on everybody who's done the right thing. And the majority of the fucktards that are just turning up are not the cream of the crop.
Exactly, Johnny. Like both my grandfathers had to come to the country and spend at least a couple of years, prove themselves before they can make the applications to bring the family. So they had to come here alone, work. And there was a lot of fucking, maybe it wasn't racism, but it was definitely prejudice. It was definitely like, you fucking dirty Portuguese piece of shit. So they had to stick with their own communities and get any job they could amongst their own. Like, you couldn't just go get a job like today. And they went through all that, bring the family, raise their family, and now it's just fucking free for all. Everybody comes in. I'm telling you, they must be turning in their graves after all the shit they had to take to get it accepted into this country. And now come on over. Just walk across the border. Come here.
You only have to look at the wars that people fought and died for, so we have rights and we do this and all this kind of shit, that the governments have taken office. So all those people died in vain. They should have said, go fuck yourself, piss off. We're not playing your stupid fucking games.
Well, I feel like it's a nerd takeover. Like this technology that we're all so addicted to, they're the ones running the world right now. Like these Facebook companies,
Silicon Valley?
all these nerds over. That's why the world is so fucking gay now. Because there's no more bullies to put these nerds and gay people in their place. Now it's all gay and nerdy.
You figure out the kids, and everybody's been raised up by electronics and stuff, and they think electronics is the word, like Google and stuff. And if they start listening to these AI algorithms, we're going to be totally screwed.
Because it's over.
Because AIs bring out these algorithms saying, well, we need to do this, cut back on population. If we don't, we're going to have problems in our future. So, these graphs that are coming out of AI is terrible.
Listen, AI is designed, the way it is right now, it's to analyze you.
Most feasible way possible.
AI knows you better than you know yourself. So if somebody wants to know about MacGyver, they don't have to ask you, hey, MacGyver, who are you? No, they can go through AI and they go, who is this MacGyver guy? And it'll tell them everything about you. Even the shit that you're confused about, they'll have an idea which way you lean. If you got to vote for a president and you're not sure and you're online doing some research, they know which way you're gonna go more.
Well, it's easy because the media that I'm looking at and stuff, I caught on to that little shit back in 2012, like on Facebook, and they always got these things up. Who would you go for, Biden or Trump? And everybody's clicking these yes for Trump and stuff. So any media you touch, they know your algorithms from there. I don't play with that. I don't answer those questionnaires. I don't do none of that shit.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
AIs onto your phone.
Yeah, don't play with those Facebook and the scams that are on Facebook is just out the door. Stupid.
I'm telling you, even Edward Snowden, all right, doing all that shit by fucking opening up his phones. But everything he's doing to keep out of the fucking radar, they know what he's doing, what he's saying, what he's thinking. Like, forget it. We're at a point where, Back in the day, they had crazy shit. They can listen through walls. Today, what do you think they can do to us, man? It's over. There's no turning back the page. It's all about adapting now. Now we got to adapt to this.
No, the
so we can
CIA
make
went
it
up to
our way.
Snowden and said, "Hey, we're buying your business from you because we can use this as a tool."
See, in New Zealand, when it was lockdown,
What's up, Jess?
they had a thing that you were meant
Hey,
to
Jess.
install in your phone, right?
What's up, girl?
So then a QR code thing. So then you.
I'm in the middle of a blizzard, Jess. It's a good thing you're on here. It's just terrible. Good thing you're in
Blizzards
Arizona or it's Australia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
blizzards
we-
are behind her.
We did the same, Tony.
Yeah,
we-
but
you know,
I
we-
didn't do it. Fuck no. I don't want them knowing where I'm going.
No, I downloaded the thing, but the thing is, I'd go halfway through it, and you'd have some prick saying, "Oh, yeah, you had to do that before you could enter a supermarket or whatever."
Yeah.
As soon as I walk past him, I'd just go, "Fucking cancel this shit."
Oh no, I just pretended.
Yeah. Well, the whole part about it, but they had actually people checking that you had
Oh.
signed in, and or you had the app, and you'd done the fucking all that, but you had to hit the send button, and I never used to do that. Fucking.
People got to accept the way humans are in this day and age.
Oh, they never did.
Like we know what we're eating. We know what we're eating. We know our fucking
Correct.
chicken has. We know our chicken has no life. It's fucking
Right.
treated like it's kicked around. It's walking over dead bodies, and then we have our fucking chicken sandwich. We don't give a fuck. This
It's got
internet, we know,
steroids, antibiotics in a teaspoon.
but no one
No,
cares.
Well, you know-
Just like cell phones, we know little Chinese kids are jumping out of fucking buildings, tired of making these fucking phones for us, and we're still buying them. Broke one, I want a new one. This one's slow. I want a new one. So no one gives a fuck. We're going down this road, and there's no turning back. Like soon, you're gonna have a chip in your hand. Soon, you're gonna have
No.
to scan everything. It's all gonna be on your phone. It's all gonna be on your chip. And if you say
Yep.
no, you better go live in the woods with some nudists.
Yep.
What's wrong with
Yeah,
that? As
it's
long as
coming.
it's not winter.
But they're
even the
usually old
nudists-
people that are
the
used
nudists are the last
nudists.
ones. They're gonna catch up to the nudists too, man.
I will live with the nudists. Hell yeah, I'm all.
You know what I
about it.
mean? You know what I mean by saying nudists? I mean nutcases that live in the middle of the woods and they're like, I don't like society. They're
And
gonna
I don't
get
like
to
my
you, too.
clothes.
Alaska was the last
That
frontier,
sounds like a
and
good plan
you know,
to me.
Alaska was
Yeah.
the last frontier, and believe me, even up there, they're all getting chipped and fucking watched, and they all have cell phones. And
When my daughter was little, right, there was a daycare, and I didn't put her in it because they wanted to scan her in every day, and I was like, nope.
Well, well, she didn't have a barcode on it, so that's But
it pretty much was like that, and I was disgusted by it.
well, the thing is, it's like saying, okay, we've taken over this kid, we're legally responsible. Scan them in, scan them out. Nothing wrong with that.
in less than 30 years, people are
Yeah,
going to be
no,
dating
but they-
robots. People are
They
going to
were
be dating
lazy.
robots.
There
right?
wasn't even. They didn't even have fuck all. I didn't like that place at all. It had
Well, that's okay. Everybody's entitled to their opinion.
yeah, I told them so too. Of
Well,
course.
actually, myself, our children grew up with their mother was at home, looked after the kids, all that kind of stuff. When they got a bit older and shit like that, she went and did a bit of fucking, a little bit of work. So she'd get out of the house and, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Then she went to did a bit more school and went to university, got a degree. Then she said, well, the kids are fine. And I thought, yeah, you reckon? The pack of cunts. But anyhow, she said, but you're the cunt, so fuck off.
Yeah, I'm low, is she?
Like I always said, she had a nice ass, especially when she was walking out the door.
I had
Anyway.
to. I was the one that I was on maternity leave, and I was the main income, so I had to go back to work.
Well, what are you hanging around with bums for?
No, my ex-husband got a head injury.
Well, all right, we'll leave that alone.
I don't know. With
Yeah.
like with me and my wife, we could have been divorced so many times, but we still stuck in there through thick and thin. I mean, yeah,
Oh.
we had some.
You
I'll
wouldn't
break it
have-
up.
you
You
would
get the
have
fuck
left-
out of my house, do it. Yeah, call the cops on
MacGyver,
me.
you would have left. You would have left this dude too. Like
No,
he
but
was. He's
she's-
changed. He's a good father. Like, don't get me wrong. My daughter's been all over the world, like
Yeah.
everywhere. She's been to Hawaii and surfed. You know what I mean? She's been to
Right.
Paris, England, all over the world.
Paris.
where's there a
Fucking
jealousy
French.
issue?
French bastards in Paris. Who wants to go there?
His sister got married there because she's a dietitian.
Yeah, come on, Johnny. Johnny, you can't deny it. You know, one city in France called Paris has more art and more beautiful architectural structures than any of our cities. Anything in Canada, anything in Australia.
Oh, look, I you know, there is quite a good amount of architecture, but it's got fucking French cunts in it.
Hey, there's a
Very
place
good
in France. There's a place in
Absolutely.
France where the naked ladies dance. There's a hole in the wall where the men can see them all. I mean, I knew that song when I was a kid.
Yeah, no,
You know?
the French have only been losers after World
Since
War One.
since
World War
Napoleon,
One.
since Napoleon,
Yeah,
bloody,
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but the French
But-
are the ones who started the transgender dressing back in the colonial days with the wigs, the makeup, and the fancy boys.
Gotta take into consideration. Okay, after World War One and World War Two, yes, they gave up Paris 2 times, right? What cowards! But go back 100 years, 200 years. The French are warriors, man. They're no fucking joke, man. Like these people were battle royale. Like these were no fucking joke. These people, but yeah, we know them as World War One, World War Two, giving up Paris and all that bullshit. So we're like, oh, what a bunch of cowards. But they used to be
Well,
masters.
when-
They owned
when-
America. They owned America, man. You know what I mean?
When-
Now they
when
only
you-
own a little shitty province, but
you know, when you actually, you know, you go to a fucking with a French stick, you know, breadstick.
I think Spoon's
Everybody
trying to
else
say-
went with a sword, for fuck's sake.
the
I
baguette.
think, I think Spoon's trying to say he likes to wear dresses. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
exactly.
No, I think he likes the French women because they're
And
supposed to be a bit
even if I
kinky.
did,
Oui,
even if I
monsieur.
did, Tony, are you gonna share those pictures with everybody?
Already have. Well, everybody knows it. It was done.
That's a
like
hard
that
language.
3 years
A
ago.
lot of tongue rolling.
Probably about 4 years ago when the original.
French is basically Latin, so it is Latin.
With tongue rolling. A lot of
You do
Yeah,
realize
but
the
if
French
you know
woman,
any, if you know any Latin
you know,
language,
French
you
women
can,
don't shave. They're like hairy.
Right.
that's the bitches in the country. Have you ever seen the suburbs, the what they call the banlieue? They're like these
Oh, I've
mega
seen some
projects.
hairy underarms, and I'm like, no,
No, but Tony, if you look at New York projects, right? They're like these high-rise buildings. They always like 3, 4, 5 of them, and it's like that's the ghetto. In
Slums.
France, but the slums in France, those mega cities make New York City projects look like a joke. Like over there, it's like fucking a million apartment, like a fucking mega building. Like it's a no-go zone. Cops don't go. Nobody goes. It's no joke in fucking France.
Well, what it is the rich get richer, the poor get poorer, and this is what's happening because these bastards are getting richer and they're not giving us the money or helping us out, and it's just causes the crime, causes all this problem. So they're purposely making this shit happen.
Yeah, they get to make money of it. Miko, the Portuguese nearly took over the world.
Well, we divided America. We divided it
Well,
half with the
Look,
Spaniards. and half with-
anywhere the Portuguese have been, they've divided. Because really, the Portuguese are just poor cousins of the Spanish. That's why they got fuck all of the island. They got the pissy little bit of land they've got.
I'm gonna actually correct you and then slap you real quick. First of all, you're descendant of the English. Don't you ever forget that. All right. And the Portugal had a border established way before Spain ever did. So we had a country with a border. we're the oldest border in Europe. All right, so you know, we've
Oh, fucking hell.
Border.
We've
Hey,
protected
Spoon,
that motherfucker
for over 1,000 years now.
Spoon, that reminds me. So
Spoon, have you ever lived in Portuguese?
now this is the thing.
Canada.
You're talking about borders, Spoon.
I'm a first generation, Tony.
Borders.
You're talking about borders, righto? Little Johnny went to school and he was late, and
Our border has been untouched.
And the teacher said, "Why are you late, Johnny?" He says, "Oh, I got up late, Mum, because Mum didn't get out of bed." And then she said, "Well, okay, you sit down at the back of the class." And little Johnny sat out in the back of the class. And they said, "Right, we're going to have spelling." And they said, "Who can stand up and spell a word?" And Betty stands up, of what they had for breakfast. Betty stands up and says, "I had cornflakes," spelt out cornflakes. And I said, "That's very, very good, Betty." And little Johnny's down the back of the class and he's got his hand up going, oh, miss. She said, "Johnny, what did you have for breakfast?" She says, "Miss, I had fuck all." She said, "Shut up, you little bastard. You can't say that." And he says, "But miss, that's why I had fuck all, because the border, he was in bed with Mum."
I knew something like this was coming.
You're talking about borders, Spoon. Fucking lobbying cunts.
Shut up. You don't need borders in Australia because nobody lives in the center. Everybody lives all around it. So it's fucking like, there's nothing there, bro. You can't fill
Australia.
That's why there's only. Yeah, no, it's
you've
beautiful.
Got no idea. There's plenty in the middle.
Hey,
there's more
Australia looks like your head, Johnny. Australia looks like your head, Johnny. It's bald in the middle and it's got some hair along the sides. That's what it is.
You still got plenty of room there for people.
But the one thing about it, the only thing
they'll never turn it into America.
Who wanted to fucking turn the thing into America?
Well, if there's a war, you're gonna want more than kangaroos to come and fight your battle, sir.
Yeah, well, Americans always want the Australians to fight their battles for them.
Yeah, exactly. The Americans have
and you cunts will be in there. Hey, you're the pawns. You're the Canadians are the pawns. And because you're Portuguese, you'll be in there because you're lower down the food chain, pal.
For the last 200 years, America has concentrated on everybody else but you guys. Wait until we get to you. We're taking all those fucking kangaroos out. We're taking everything. We're leaving you with the snakes and the fucking lizards.
Concentrate on everybody except their own people.
There was one on. Didn't you see that on the worldwide news? Sheila went to bed and one of the very deadly fucking snake. It decided to sleep in the same bed, and she must have rolled the fucking bed up.
I don't know. The only snake story I know is the Donald Trump story. Remember Donald Trump when he would tell that story? That what was it? The snake would be like, "Bring me across the river," and then it would bite the motherfucker. You guys remember that? Donald Trump was always telling that snake story. Like
I can remember the snake story you told. You went to bed with the girl, and she said, "Well, you said, I've got a python," and she said, "No, you haven't. You haven't even got a fucking lizard."
I didn't get that one. I thought it was.
I know. She didn't get it either.
I didn't get it either. It's one of those Aussie things. I got that though.
Tadpole.
How did you not get there? Lizard's smaller than a fucking
leaping lizard.
Got a small cock. Jesus.
Shit. Around here, all we got is lot lizards.
Hey, my cock. Hey, if you take a picture of my dick after I go outside and shovel snow for an hour, yeah, it's got to be the smallest dick on the planet.
Inverted. It's inverted.
It's skin. It's just.
It's like a little turtle head poking out.
It's just the foreskin.
It's just like
hang on. We've seen pictures of what's above your shoulder, so we obviously know there's a dickhead.
Foreskins in Canada.
You take pictures of your wiener? Disgusting.
But on a hot summer's day, that motherfucker is fucking just like flopping out. Like, needs some fresh air.
Oh yeah, sure, Spoon, sure.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's exercise. Living in cold weather, living in a country with 4 seasons, your dick gets to exercise. Comes out in the summer, goes and hides in the winter. It's in and out. It's moving. It's flexing.
Well, didn't you
freezing, it's
realise in
drying,
the winter you put it
getting moist.
somewhere warm?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, you can-
why most of the population are conceived in the winter. You dickhead.
Yep.
You can wear as many underwear as you want. That dick is cold when you go for a pee after. Like you can come inside, warm up, and everything. Go take a. That dick is frozen still.
Come
Your
inside.
dick, your dick is the first thing to get frozen, and it's the last thing to thaw after you've come inside.
Come inside. It's
Your
play
feet are warm.
school.
Your feet are warm.
What
your
time
ears
is
are
it on the
warm.
play school clock?
Your
The
feet
big
are warm.
hands on
Hey,
the 3. And yeah.
Your feet are warm, your hands are warm, your ears are warm, but your dick is still freezing icicle cold, man, like a popsicle.
Well, get a hold of yourself.
Did you hear about that Canadian guy who froze out in the winter? His eyelids were frozen, so they turned gangrene, I guess, and they had to amputate his eyelids. So I think they did is they took the foreskin from his penis to make him new eyelids. Now he looks cockeyed.
Yeah, well, that's
See,
fair enough.
can't do that with a Jew. Can't do that with a Jew. See, good thing he was Christian.
It looks cockeyed.
It looks
Oh, fuck me.
That was a good joke. I should have let it ride to the punchline. I cut it off, but it was good. Slap my dick
That's
Zeke.
in
where
your
you
eyes,
got
not your
it.
cockeyed.
It's the only joke he actually got.
Hey, Mr. Clark is backstage. If anybody would fucking be bothered, Zeke.
Oh, well, Zeke's having trouble with his internet. If you had a fucking, he's out climbing up the ladder, putting fucking money in the fucking.
Well, have you
in
taken your
the
buttons
slot.
back? Have you taken your buttons back, sir?
Hey, Clarky.
G'day, Stephen. How you doing?
Oh, g'day, gentlemen. How you going?
Not much.
G'day, Zeke.
Hey.
What's happening?
Heard from Avery yet?
No, mate, have you?
Nope. I messaged him
Well.
for Christmas and New Year's and didn't get an answer.
Well,
Yeah,
the whole part about
That's
it
what he
is
does.
that-
That's what he does, Mac. That's what he does. So
Well,
the last one was
Johnny,
about 2 months, and I think one before that was about 3 months. And
yeah,
Yeah,
but he was in the
that's
hospital
what
for
he
them reasons.
yeah, I know.
Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny, that's what
Yeah,
I was
mate.
trying to say last time. I was drunk on your channel, so I forgot. But this is what I was trying to say. You start
Was
off
it
a
so
lot of-
important to cut across me and Mac's conversation?
Obviously, because he wanted to
It
talk
was-
to me.
it's only important
Hey?
to me, so I'm
No,
sorry,
come
I'm
on,
sorry.
Spoon. Well, that was very
It's very-
rude. But
very
I think
important.
Mac's
I'm sorry.
actually gone now. This is disgusting.
No,
Go on then,
don't
proceed.
put it on Mac. Don't put it on Mac. I know
Hey,
you leave.
Jesus
I know
fucking
you leave.
Christ.
Mr. Clark. I know
Don't be
you
so
leave every
fucking
channel.
rude. Don't be rude.
Why do you think they call him Spoon? He likes to stir things up.
Mr. Clark
Well-
always leaves when I'm around.
What were you saying, Spoon, before we got interrupted?
Is every time a lot of the times when you start a sentence, Johnny, you start it off by going, "Well, the thing
What's
is,
the weather like in Perth, Zeke? Is it nice?
well, the thing about that is, and you always end it with and all the rest." I tried to say that last time on his show, but I was so drunk, I don't know, I just mumbled bullshit. But I was trying to say that. Now I said it, but Mr. Clark wants the spotlight. So
What
I'll
did you
be-
say? I didn't hear it.
No. I don't want the spotlight. I want to share with everybody as an equal, not trying to take over things. You know anybody who does that, Spoon? You know anybody at all?
Security message. Your computer has been locked up. Your
Non-stop thunderstorms. We already had them, Zeke.
Was that the
It's
night
already
rider?
been through here, and there was a bit of a what was better than fucking New Year's Eve fireworks because we didn't have any, and about half a dozen drops of rain, and that was it. That was our thunderstorm.
I made my own fireworks. I shot off so many fucking
Bloody
rounds.
beautiful
I came
over
home
here,
deaf.
John. It's about 22, 23 degrees and clear skies. It's really nice.
Well,
It
it
was
was
The bay's
it was
actually
over
like
30 here
glass.
today, Steve. It was over
Yeah, it was
30.
30 here yesterday, and that was in 90%.
Oh, it was pretty hot
humidity,
outside.
so it was
Yeah, but
freaking hot.
there's no wind in the bay is beautiful, mate. I should have taken some photos. I actually did take some
Yeah.
photos. I'll show you later.
The bay over there is just It's just flat, beautiful, just a little bit of ripple, I know what the bay like is over there. But,
There you go.
well, we've had 2 days in a row of summer, so that's probably fucking it for the year. All these polluting bastards in the northern hemisphere fucking up the southern hemisphere.
Hey, you can't say that no more, man. I live in Canada. We got rid of plastic straws. We got rid of plastic bags, and we're only 40 million people.
What
As if
about
we're gonna make a
condoms,
difference.
mate? Did you get rid of condoms? You shouldn't have got rid of condoms. You're
well, you can
fucking
always-
breeding over there. There's too many of you.
You can never get rid of condoms. You can never get rid of condoms because you can always use lambskin.
How are you, Spoon? There you go, mate.
Yeah, well, the whole part about it,
making
Spoon.
I haven't seen you for a
Instead of
while.
You can make sausage. You can make sausages, or you could tie the.
Oh, that's what I've been
tie one
using.
end.
That's what I've been using. Yeah, I've been sucking the guts out of the sausage and using that.
Lambskin.
Oh, fair sucker, the Sav.
Lambskin's been around for hundreds of years.
Steve, Johnny's a raw dog.
Fair sucker, the Sav. The whole part about it is condoms were invented for the pleasure of people who didn't want responsibility.
It's way better than way better than flushing a baby down the drain straight out of a girl's vagina and going like, well, it's not murder because it didn't see the day of light.
It's
so not murder.
Spoon. Condoms were invented to stop people from fucking sausages.
And actually, the gay community invented condoms.
No, hey, I'm telling you,
They
sausages
didn't want
have been
shit to
around.
happen.
Sausages have been around for like thousands of years. I'm sure the first person that said to themselves, hey, we can use the guts and fill up a sausage. As soon as they finished that sausage, I'm sure the light bulb went off in their head. Oh, shit, we don't need 10, 20 kids anymore. We can just fucking wrap
Now,
gut around my...
what they're doing now, they're recycling, Spoon. They're recycling now. They're using plastic condoms on the sausages now. Recycling.
Yeah, and they're grinding the kids up to put them in the sausage.
Oh, look at Ron. Ron wants to come in with a cheap shot. Mr. Ron, it's good to see a full panel with people awake. Every time I tune into you, all I see is the top of your head, you fucking idiot. Fucking passed out drooling. When you going to Thailand anyways? You're boring in Baltimore. Nobody wants to fucking hear about you in your fucking dead city. Get out there. Go live it up. You're young.
Ron, come up here.
All the Asian women you can.
But
waiting.
the thing is, Spoon. Let's get down to basic economics. He keeps on blowing his load and blowing his fucking card, so he's got to work his prick out, delivering fucking pizzas so he can top the card back up,
so he can build a bitch a bathroom and she don't even let him shit in it once. She's like, get out of here now.
Oh well, you can't keep on fucking treating the women like shit and giving them a flogging and fucking shit like that.
Hey, if I go to Thailand and I build a girl a bathroom, I don't care if we're not dating anymore. I don't care if she's moved on and gotten married. In the middle of the night, she's gonna fucking find me in her toilet shitting. That's my toilet.
Yeah. All right. So sex is off. Just want to shit, do you?
So in other words, in the settlement, you're going to have equal time shared bathroom. Fuck the kids.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the kids, but the bathroom's the stickling point, is it?
I was just joking. Fuck. He did a good thing. He helped the family out. He had a great time. It cost him nothing, really, compared to Ron doesn't just deliver pizzas. He just stays busy, which is what he needs. So he's not.
Well, drug deals.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't know
Well, there
about
you go.
drug deals. I don't know about drug deals. I don't know about grog deliveries or anything like that.
Who's eating in my eardrums? MacGyver,
I
are you
don't
eating?
know.
I don't know.
It's
MacGyver,
probably
are you eating?
It's probably Stephen.
Somebody's fucking eating.
All right, Spoon. Now you've upset me. I've got to go get rid of your chewing gum now. I'm fucking after you now.
It's not chewing gum.
How the
It's
fuck
not-
could you even chew gum? You got like fucking 3 chiclets left to chew with.
I have
Fucking
not. I
chew
got a
down.
full set of teeth.
You're like a beaver chewing down a fucking tree here.
Yeah,
I've
watch
got
out, I
a
don't
full-
bite.
I've
Yeah.
got a full set of teeth, and I can show you the fucking receipt for them.
Yep.
Better than the bastards I had.
Yeah, I know. What I got to do is I got to go and get some false teeth, put them in, and then go and pick on everybody's fucking teeth. Look how fucking I've brushed mine all my fucking life. Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, but that angle.
All
that
those with
angle
false
grinder-
teeth, take them out now and turn on your camera.
That's that angle grinder, mate. It's it's getting a bit old. You need a new buff pad on it.
Yeah, well, never mind.
Ron
What's
didn't
happening?
build
What's happening
anything.
with
He
the
just
chat?
bought materials. I know that, Ron, because you're an unskilled person.
Oh, who gives a flying fuck, Ron? You're a boring cunt anyway.
That's not nice.
He's fucking boring, mate. Don't even fucking watch the cunt. Yeah, how's your stalking going, you stupid fool? I reckon I stalk him. What was it? Stalk him or something? Fucking idiot.
Stalk Ron? No,
Yeah.
no. Even,
I got
even a
nothing to
person
do with
in
my.
Rome
I got
couldn't do
nothing
that.
better to do with my life than to follow fucking Ron around. Are you fucking kidding?
I remember in the old days when Ron used to get his mum on. Yeah. Ron's mum was hot. She was a hottie.
Yo, it's funny you said
Don't
that
know.
though.
Didn't
You,
used to
like,
watch the cunt.
you said he's unskillful and all that. It's funny because when he was building that bathroom, I saw the city in him. Like, like you can tell he knows where his money's going. He knows what he's buying. He knows every penny and everything. But when it comes to putting it together, he's like, "Fuck that noise, man. That's not what I do." That's the city way. Like people in the city don't learn how to fucking change light bulbs
Spoon,
and
if
switches
you-
and fans and plugs and they don't do
Spoon,
none
if
of
you
that.
follow Ron, mate, you want to get a fucking life, really.
What? Man, shit. You had a channel with tons of people watching. These people are still watching. These people don't have lives. I have a life. I come here and have fun watching you live your life. I don't just watch and learn. I've learned what you know.
Oh, there's some interesting
teach-
people out there, but yeah.
The one thing about it is we'd really love for you to start streaming and doing a bit of stuff and show us what you've learned, Spoon.
I'll get shot. I'll get shot. I'll get shot. I'll get shot going to the city. Like, yo, this is where I grew up. These are the guys hanging out on the corner store, probably doing shady activities like selling drugs. I'm gonna get fucking shot or stabbed. What am I gonna show you guys? The mountains where I live. What do you want to see? You want to see a dead deer on the
That'll be
side of
alright.
the road? Like, look.
Well, what
okay.
about if you live in the mountains? What about some mountain women? They like mountain men.
They go to the city. Like right now, it's Friday. They're all getting ready to go to the city. No, none of them. There's nothing up here.
Ah. Well, that means you're a boring cunt, Spoon. You can't pull one of the local Sheilas.
Yo, when I was younger, we didn't before cell phones. It was funny how everybody just knew where to meet up. Like you'd walk through the neighborhood and you would kind of find people. Everybody would find each other. Now with all these phones, people are moving too much. Like they're just fucking. They're not sticking around the little corners
That's
anymore.
actually that's actually correct. That's
Stop
actually
worrying.
correct, Spoon. It's all gone.
Look, big deal. You put an extra $2 worth of fucking fuel in your fucking safe, Spoon.
No, but everybody was outside. Nobody's outside anymore. Now, the internet doesn't like for some reason. The internet is good outside as it is.
No,
inside.
nobody's meeting anybody anymore, Spoon. It's all done over the internet, dating sites and shit. And I don't get anybody goes outside anymore, do they?
Yo, I saw somebody
I've
talking
never
about it.
been on a dating site. Never will be. Fuck that noise. And
Oh.
I
What's that
Yeah, I
one?
know.
What is it? What was that one? She like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. Who fucking sung that?
I don't know, but it was in that movie Grown Ups.
Barry Manilow, was it?
I don't know.
Oh no. You got.
I slept on Barry Manilow. I don't know, but I know that song. Sipping pina coladas. Yeah.
Getting caught in the rain. Yeah.
Do you like what is it? Do you like something?
Cheating on his wife, and he actually meets his fucking wife because she answered his ad. Yeah, how corny is that? Hey,
Yeah, I'm telling you, I saw on Netflix. I watched like this whole these people that live in they work in the technology world, like Silicon Valley and shit, and they're all talking about the problems with technology today, like all these social medias and everything. And Fuck, I'm losing my fucking point here.
Did you have one to start
Should
with?
I
write
had to
things down, Spoon.
I should write it down.
I could just imagine Spoon with a crayon writing on the fucking
remember,
wall.
No, it's because I wanted to go somewhere else with it, but anyways, the guy they said
look,
they said
get the points, get the point across, write that down, then try again. Now have a minute off, just write it all down, then have the but you know.
Full sentences.
I feel
they said,
yeah.
they
I feel
said-
very sorry for you, Spoon.
they
That's
said,
how old are you? You're not very old to start getting that sort of thing.
They said something like 20% of kids today are not hooking. Guys are not hooking up, and 30% of women are not hooking up. Like in the Western world, so these people are not dating. They're like it's becoming harder and harder for them to date. They're like not doing it. They're just getting their interactions.
Okay.
They're stimulating their
going to-
mind with the internet, and they're not actually getting like they have internet boyfriends and girlfriends. They don't have.
Rupert Holmes came up with
Where
Pina Colada.
where do you?
I see these sex robots coming. I see them from the corner of my eye. They're coming, man. Like,
He's
people are
gonna
buying
fucking
these
die if he
fucking
doesn't take a
robots.
breath.
Soon I'm gonna be going to my friend's house and he's gonna be like, "Don't disrespect my robot bitch, motherfucker." I'm gonna be like, "Fuck her and her fucking robotic fucking ass," and I could just see me and my friends fighting over a robot bitch.
I'm laughing because
Over.
Spoon said, I think we need to fucking get Spoon laid by the sound of it.
Hey, trust me, I'll never fuck a robot. I don't care how fat the girl that I fuck is. I'll never fuck a robot, no matter how hot it is.
No,
right?
but you
I'll
keep,
fuck a fat bitch.
you sound really upset that you can't get laid anymore. So I think we need to help.
I'm
you
not
out.
talking about me. My sex life is pretty fucking. It's not great, but it's not.
How long since you've had sex, Spoon?
It's been like fucking before the summer started. So like we're talking like half.
Oh
a year.
wow, your ass must have healed up then.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't have been so rough, you fucker. But hey, you're always welcome back in Montreal, Mr. Clark.
But you told him you liked it rough. I seen your text.
Yeah, you're the one that told him, eh? I know you fucking freaks. You guys live
You
next
know,
to
you
each
know
other.
the difference between KY gel and sand.
Spoon said just wanted you to
Sandpaper
use
condom.
it.
Sandpaper condom. Get rid of any hemorrhoids. We shave it right off.
Oh, fucking hell.
Now I'll answer Wolf here just quickly. No, we haven't heard from Avery at all.
All these Aussie men
Quite a long
sleep
time.
with them.
Anyway,
yo, Miko, I'm telling you, man. I saw it on this. It was like on Netflix, and they were talking about it. I think I'm mixing two fucking shit. But I've been watching all this fucking technology, and sex robots is one of the scariest fucking things because you're worried about immigrants now. Yo, immigrants are the only ones that are fucking, and we're gonna fill actual humans. Like, are they even going to be needed once we get robots? If you're going to have a robot you can fuck, you're definitely going to have a robot to clean up. You know?
I did an AI thing because it was one of the people.
Fucking
did it.
Mr. Clark's eating a robot's
In the
pussy right
AI
now. Can you hear him?
for fuck's sake, Spoon, I was enjoying that.
My AI
Bet you
dude,
are.
he went from a young, nice.
I'm gonna
dude-
get some peanuts next.
He was an old dude. I fucking deleted the app.
Cracking
He
shells and
aged
shit.
so much overnight. I was like, fuck this. He ended up like an old man by the next day. It was crazy.
No, but when are we going to get to the point? Like, how many years do you think? You think it's going to take like 100, 200, or 1,000 before we get to the point where we're going to be giving robots their rights? We're going to be like, oh, it's not fair to keep a robot slave to do your dirty work. You know, it's like we
I
had
was
black
gonna say,
people. That wasn't good. Now we're gonna have robots. How long before people turn on each other and go like, "Yo, you have a robot? You're such a piece of shit, man. You got this fucking machine breaking its back for you." You're gonna be like, "Yeah, it cleans my toilets and cooks my food. What's wrong with that?
And you're gonna have sex with it too.
My robot. It's my robot.
Yeah,
I
but-
own it."
awesome. Yeah.
There already is six.
Hey, the robot. All the robot has to do is tell you shit and fuck with your head. Be like, I have feelings too. Just because I'm a robot, doesn't mean I should be treated this way. And you're gonna start falling for that shit. And you're gonna be like, I'm sorry, baby. I know your little robot heart hurts. While you add oil in the back.
They're seriously married to a robot. They pay like fucking.
They don't bitch back.
No, but they dress
They
it
don't
up
bitch
and
back
they go on
yet,
dates,
MacGyver.
and
Yeah,
they
they're
take
Serbian.
that.
They don't bitch back yet. Wait
Yeah.
until the AI gets
Wait,
better.
the
and
robots
better.
get there
And-
right.
Hey, your robot's gonna have like a finger. Your robot's finger is like a USB fingernail, and it's gonna hit in a computer, and that computer is gonna be feeding its brain all the trolls and shit. It's gonna be like, yo, why you letting that motherfucker play you? Why you cooking his food when he's out all night fucking other robot bitches? And then when you get home, that robot.
I couldn't do it, Spoon. Couldn't do it. Spoon, what happens if it had a fucking glitch in it or something? And
If it catches
fucking
a
turned into a
virus.
guy. Yeah, if it turned into a guy halfway through sex and fucking out she pops, mate, you fuck.
Whatever you like, Mr. Clark. You can change her
He's
fucking
gonna
face.
You're gonna
Rip her
burn
face
me.
right off. You can rip that bitch's face right off and put it in your face. Yeah, you want it with a dick? Yeah, you want it with a dick? It's just it's
Hello,
like a car.
Spoon, how you going?
It's like a car, bro. You want an ashtray? We put that in.
You want me to put my finger in your bum?
Yeah, that's what they're gonna program.
Yeah, and technology is so far advanced. That bitch probably does come with a dick. Just in case you want it, just press in the extra code, and the dick will flop right off.
Oh, you've been window shopping.
I almost fucking choked on my beer there. That was
Don't
good.
worry,
That was
Spoon,
good.
I'll do some
Windows up.
investigating and find you the best one that will do all of that for you. Okay? I only want 90%.
I'll get the Barbara Deluxe. The Barbara Deluxe
Yeah.
2.0. She comes with everything.
Yeah.
Just our little secret robot Barbara.
Well, it looks like everybody's asking about Avery. No one's heard from him for a few months, but he does this sort of thing before, and he was getting looked into going to hospital and stuff. But if he has
He's
passed
healthy.
away, his brother would have. Hang on, Spoon. His brother would have contacted us because he knows us. So I don't think he's all the horrible stories going around. It's not right. He's just having a break. I think, really.
You know what I think
Okay.
though? I think he closed all the blinds and he lives in a
Yeah.
dark room now and just trolls us under an out account. That's what I think.
Could have been
But-
taken by aliens too.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my.
Well,
Yeah,
yours is more far fetched.
Could have-
It's way more easy.
No, so he's up in the sky. They're probing him with sex robots.
Up to the
Avery's
man
real
in the-
sensitive,
what's the song?
so he would say when someone passed away that the aliens take them.
Yeah, so they're starting all the rumours now, are they? Okay, no worries. But that's what I know. I think Mac knows the same. So I guess I know.
Yeah,
What's that?
no, like we've known him for years.
About
and
Avery.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fuck.
He's
Well,
fine.
we've-
His,
he's
uh,
gone away for months.
his brother would have contacted us if something happened to him.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially
Leave it at that.
if anybody, you're always the one that he's always.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
And Mac as well. And Mac.
Yeah, but I
So
mean,
anyway.
but before Mick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. He's a good guy, Avery.
People don't just leave, all right? So he's probably just
Oh,
decided.
he's done it a few times, Spoon. He's done it a
Yeah.
few times. Yeah, I think it
How long
was
did
2
it
months, it
last?
was 3 months. Two,
This
3 months.
time- It's more than 2-3 months now.
I don't know, mate. I can't.
Well,
yeah, probably.
Well,
I mean,
2-3 months. December, November,
It could be
October.
family.
Yeah, it's about
This
that.
thing you don't know. Like there's treatment, there's family,
Yeah,
there's all
so
sorts
it's all that sort of stuff.
It could be.
Okay, so
And
even
they-
if you're in
they-
even if
they
you're in a
did-
crazy
they wanted
house,
to take all the social media. They wanted to close down all social media.
even if you're in a crazy house,
Yeah.
you can't type zounds in a
No,
fucking
you
YouTube.
can't. It's like would you? No, you can't.
Yeah, if
Trust me.
they can get cell phones into fucking maximum security prisons, I'm pretty fucking sure they can get one into a crazy house. And for him to go
Oh,
on YouTube,
yeah.
Here
and
we
just-
go. Back into
thing-
sex again. Straight back into sex.
Oi.
Where do you put the fucking phone?
You've
Here we go.
obviously never
Uh,
visited.
Spoon, stop it.
It's
sticking big,
screaming.
big rectangular, flat-shaped objects up your butt is not sex to me. But that's
Oh,
up to
you probably got a phone trying to stick a fucking phone booth up there.
If you've never
an English
visited a
one,
psych-
an English one, with the funny little
Oh,
red
No,
ones.
you need to go visit a psych ward. I don't think you'd want to hop on a panel when someone can be yelling about something in their head.
I don't think he's in a psych ward, Tony. He's getting
No.
She's
No,
so
sorry.
convinced. She's so convinced.
I'm
She's
not
like, that
saying
guy's in the
Avery's
cuckoo.
in one.
Yeah, like fucking, like Nicholas, what was his name? What's that movie?
Nicholas Cage.
No, One Flew Over the
Nicolas
Cuckoo's
Cage.
Nest.
Yeah, I was thinking of that movie. That was
Jack Nicholson.
Yep.
Jack Nicholson. Yeah.
I was watching John. I was watching Nicolas Cage, one of his movies. What was it? Knowing or something like that. Why does he stand there and spread his legs like every film, Spoon? He spreads his legs like his balls are touching the fucking ground. He must have real sticky balls. Have a look at him next time. He just spreads his legs. It looks fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Well, you don't know what's happening in wardrobe.
Van Damme.
Oh, fuck me. Fucking sticky
Van Damme.
balls.
Yeah, it's very Van Damme-ish. Van Damme used to do that. He used to walk
Yeah.
with his ball. Even what's his face? Steven Seagal used to do it until he got so fat. Now his poor little legs.
You know how mad that's Zieg up there. Don't talk about Zieg like that.
Yeah, exactly. John Goodman's another one. John Goodman's another one.
Good
Their
one.
upper body got so big, their little legs. It's like chickens. Their little legs just
Yeah.
can't hold up.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah. Steven Seagal, isn't it? Seagal.
No,
He made one. He
I
made
like
one
movie.
good movie. That was that. What was that one about the destroyer? What was it?
Marked for Dead. No, Marked for Dead. Everybody
Nah,
want
you
heaven,
rest
but
of
nobody
shit.
want die. Everybody want with the two dreadlocked motherfuckers. Everybody want heaven, but nobody want die. That was the shit.
Oh, look!
Right.
At the end of the day, that they were all the fucking same. It was just a different scenario, same plot. But
It's always the same.
wa-
Like somebody dies, somebody close. His wife
G'day,
or his
Graham.
partner.
Who
It's
gonna
rather
die?
the wife or the partner dies, and he has to go on a full out revenge. Except for that stupid one where he comes out of a coma like nothing ever happened. He just pops out of bed and goes and fights the whole world. That one was retarded.
oh yeah, that sounds like a YouTube restream.
Well, just reach up for me chewing gum then.
Mr.
What?
Graham.
Why? Stick it underneath the desk like you normally do with the rest of it.
Spoons of chewing gum, please.
Keep it for later. Keep it for later. Put it under the
I will,
table.
mate. I will.
Away from the
I can't
boogers. Away from the
stand
boogers. Keep it away from the
No,
boogers.
I eat the boogers. Got to eat the boogers while they're fresh.
Okay, so
Yeah,
just
put
mash
them-
it all up together. Mash it all up together. Get your protein.
No, you
yeah,
pick 'em.
now you're talking.
You pick them, lick them, roll them up, and flick them.
Yeah.
I got pets. I can't just flick them. I got pets.
You put your hands like like stand up, and you put your hand. Oh, that was gross.
What?
Yeah.
I wouldn't go to school with Spoon. He's gross.
You wouldn't go to school with me, man.
Yeah.
Tony, you wouldn't have liked my school.
Actually, Tony, if you had sat in the desk in front of me at primary school, you would have had blue tips instead of
You know my
in the inkwell.
my elementary school. All right. If I didn't steal a hat in the neighborhood, if I didn't steal somebody's hat to wear at school, then I couldn't go to school. I get beat up by everybody. Everybody would just beat me up, and the teachers would look at it like, okay. But we were all Portuguese. This was a Portuguese neighborhood. It was a couple Haitians and a couple Latinos, but the Portuguese, we ran that fucking school, man. Hélène Boulet, right on Cosgrain, just before Jerry, Montreal Villeray. You motherfuckers, look at that. Tell you, yo, we used to get beat the fuck up.
What's
I had to steal
so
hat.
proud to grow up in a slum and like fat, just rendering to the top of a mix.
It wasn't a slum. I don't know if you were talking about.
I don't know, but you had to steal a hat or you'll get beat up.
Yeah. It was just we had a lot of those type of initiations. There was a lot
Actually,
of stealing
if you've
stuff.
seen Spoon's head, that's why they used to fucking beat him up, because they cover it up. You can't.
No, you had to steal. Yeah, and you couldn't just steal. You couldn't steal. You couldn't steal like hey. No, I'm talking about stealing. I'm talking about stealing a brand new hat off somebody else's head. So school starts. Everybody's got their new clothes for school. Every kid would go from school to school. Kids would come from other schools and fuck you up if you got caught catching the ball across the street. But we would go to other schools, and if we caught a kid outside of the fucking yard, we would go and take a shit. It was like that. It had to be done. Yeah, I got the first time I tried to think the first time I took somebody's hat. I played it so good. I went up to the kid. I was like, you know where the corner of this street is? Like, I'm in his fucking schoolyard. The guy knows something's up.
Hurry up, Spoon. Get to the point.
I took his hat. He beat me up. But then after that, I started stealing people's hats. People stole my hats. It was like a. It was
Yeah,
like
well, Spoon.
this was before
Spoon.
high school. High school kids were stabbing each other for fucking fun.
Oh,
So I mean,
jeez.
Yeah, but the thing is, Spoon.
It becomes boring after a while, Spoon. Get to the point.
Yeah, but the
It's only
whole part
boring
about it
because- it's
is
only boring
the first
old.
the first
Only
hat
boring
he
because you're so
stole
old, you
was
went
in
to
a
football.
all girls school, and the fucking girl
Yeah.
give him a fucking bitch slap.
Yeah, I wish I would. Yeah, knowing what I know now, I would have identified as a girl back then, and I would have just went to girls' school.
Yeah.
No, you
Well, fair
didn't.
enough.
Trust me, I
Yeah,
went to an
it,
all
wa-
girls high
it's
school.
Spoon was the first of the gender modifications.
Exactly, I would have been ahead of my time.
Really?
Right? Knowing what I know now, going
Well,
back
what
and
a
redoing it
bitch,
all,
what are you
So he's got
Exactly,
tits and a dick, John. You're saying that?
I would have never
Yeah.
done any of that. I would
Oh,
have
wow.
never, never,
That'd be hard to go to school like that, wouldn't it?
I would have definitely said, like first grade of school, I would have been like, I'm a girl, put me in girl.
Oh,
all
I'm a
girls
boy.
school. I
Well,
would've
can you
went to
fill
school
out
with
a
just
bra?
women. You don't have to nowadays, right? So that's what I'm saying. I would have been ahead of my time. I would have been the first one to identify as something else, and I would have played it all out. Yeah,
Hang
I
on,
would have never,
you've
I would have never
identified
spoken to a
as-
man. Yeah, from the day I started kindergarten, I would never have spoken to a man after that. Even teachers and everything, I would have been like just women. I could have lived a good
Yeah,
life
but-
being the only man.
Yeah.
To
Like,
put in an
What-
all
what- Jason and the
What's wrong with you trying to do it now, though, Spoon? You could do it now, couldn't
Well,
you?
now it's like
He
Jason.
could
Now it's like
do it.
Jason and the Argonauts. Now it's like Jason and the
Yeah.
Argonauts, where I find that beautiful island. It's just women, kind of like the in the
Mm.
Warriors.
Like
in the Warriors.
Kenny Rogers,
Sounds
Kenny
great.
Rogers and Dolly Parton did that, mate. Islands in the Stream.
Yeah.
Fuck me. What next?
That was actually the Bee Gees, John.
I know it was a Bee Gees song.
Oh,
but,
well,
yeah.
all right.
I don't know what the hell you guys old guys are talking about.
Yeah.
Islands
Yeah.
in the stream, that
Yeah,
is
the
what we are when we rely on each other. Uh-huh.
Oh, I'll
How many times they go uh-huh in that song? Too many. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Give it to me,
Uh-huh.
baby.
Yeah, well, that's
What?
it. That's
I know that
another song. Give it to me, baby. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It
I
must have been
saw
a
that.
trendy word.
I saw that guy in a
Salt and
mosh.
pepper's here.
But the thing is, Spoony, the
Pepper.
angels come out with a song, you know. The face of an angel looking at you, looking at me. No way, get fuck off.
Yeah, yo, MacGyver has it. Yo, salted peppers in effect.
Yep.
Yeah, salted peppers here. We're in effect. She also does that. What was that sound? What was that sound already?
What? Who?
Push it good. Push it real good.
Yeah, I
Push
know,
it.
but I know, but when I said that song, yeah, exactly,
Give it to me, baby.
That's where we got it. That's where it all stems from. Is that
Yeah, give it to
Uh-huh.
me.
Yeah, music is funny like that, right? How many times can people go la 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 la? They just use that do re mi fa sol la bullshit.
Yeah, well, that's,
Grace Graham, the Angels were a great band. They were really good.
yeah,
Yeah, Aussie
Angry
band.
Anderson. But the
I'll tell you
the
what I've
thing
been watching lately, John. I've been watching their documentary on the Easy Beats.
the Easy
Geez, they're
Beats.
amazing.
Is that
Oh, mate,
the
what an
Easy
amazing
Beats?
band.
That's the English cricket side, isn't it?
Yeah, and what the Easy Beats people don't know, they started AC/DC. It came from the Easy Beats, and a lot of other bands too. Skyhooks, Daddy Cool,
Yeah.
all come from the Easy Beats.
But the
No,
thing
and
is,
AC/DC. If you listen to AC/DC and the Easy Beats together, you'd think it was early recordings of the AC/DC. The
Well,
riffs and
like-
everything are very
just
similar.
like the Rolling Stones. How many fucking songs have to sound alike out there? It's the same.
Yeah,
beat,
that's right,
same-
Keith.
Yeah,
Even
well,
rap-
that's-
rap-
oh, no,
rap
no,
is
actually,
the same.
their latest album, Spoon, is a break away from their usual
No,
stuff. It's
I'm-
very
yeah, but
good.
but it's the hits.
Rolling
make,
Stones
right?
I'm talking
The
about.
hits. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's rock and rap. It's the same thing. The hits are all the same songs. They just obviously different instruments makes it sound so different. Different rhyme to it. Different singing to it. But it's the same. Fucking comes down to the same blueprint.
Yeah, I'm trying to read
Oh,
the
wow.
chat there, Graham, but it's hard to talk over the top of Spoon.
Hey, you know I'm
He's
not
not
lying, right?
houseplaying.
That's just been proven. All the hit songs out there are literally a blueprint that everybody uses. So it comes down to the.
Oh,
same
the Graham
song.
Graham the Easy Beats were, you know, they're responsible for AC/DC. Angus Young and what was his name? The guitarist in the Easy Beats. They were brothers. You know, and yeah, you can tell by the riffs that Angus uses that it's straight from the Easy Beats.
G'day, Raider. How you doing?
Anyway. There you
The
go.
one thing
G'day, Raider.
about it
What
is
the fuck
like I
is
say,
Easy Beats? I know Beat
Yeah.
Street. You better know Beat Street. Watch that movie.
You remember Friday on My Mind? Have you heard of that? Friday on My Mind. It's
All
in
right,
every
people on the
jukebox
panel, I'm gonna get
worldwide.
taken off.
Why?
All right.
Yeah, take it easy, everybody.
Oh,
Have a
All
good
right,
one.
catch
Don't
you,
freeze.
catch you, mate.
I came on because you were here.
Mine, yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna go to
Bye-bye.
bed in a
Oh,
minute
that's
too.
sad. All right, see you, mate.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, Spoon, you didn't
Yeah,
even.
thanks,
let
Graham.
me-
I would try to answer the panel, Graham, but you know,
Jesus.
sometimes it's hard. So what were we talking about before?
Well, the one.
Oh, yeah,
the
Friday on
one
My Mind. It's if you go around the world, you've got a jukebox in a cafe or something. You'll always find Friday on My Mind in there on the jukebox playing list.
Please, Mister, please don't play B17.
Yeah.
Dave Dobbin, loyal. I got married to that song.
Snowy Fleet. Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, which song did you get married to?
Dave Dobbin, loyal.
What's Jeddah Grum? Shane Gunderson. I don't know what that is.
You know, I can remember.
That's Z.
Last
That's
time.
Z.
Thank you.
I know.
His,
Shane
his internet
Gunderson
gone
can't
to
talk.
shit.
Shane
Is it?
Shane
I know
Gunderson
it's
can talk. He's got like 25 kids running around him and shit. He's losing his
If you want to
mind.
find out who which Zeeg is changing, just start mentioning Steve Seagal. He'll always put in a comment.
Fleet Street Studios.
He just uses Steven Seagal. He's like a fake Brando from Mosh. That guy always talks about fucking what's his face, Chuck Norris.
Oh,
What's
He
that?
just
Chuck
talks about
Norris.
Chuck Norris. Yeah, but at least he's good with his jokes. He makes good jokes. He's like round kick, Chuck Norris style shit. I laugh. But Shane Gunderson over here just uses a picture of fucking big-headed fucking Russian boy Steven Seagal. No one cares about Steven Seagal. I mean, I'm sure he can clothesline you pretty bad.
What was that? Hey, Spoon, what was that movie you did with the battleship? That one, what was that called?
The,
Had Jimi Hendrix at the start of it.
Joke.
the Tuckerfucker's Revenge or something like that, because that's what he was, a
actually-
Tuckerfucker.
No. I can't remember the name of it. That was the only decent movie I thought he made. And he done
What
one
about the one on-
submarine after that, and that
What, the
wasn't-
train? The train. Don't forget he was the cook on the train.
Rest of that was just downhill, mate. It was just a fucking nosedive. That's his claim to fame would be that. I can't remember. It was Independence? No, it wasn't. No, I can't remember. That's the only decent movie he did, in my mind. The rest of it was just shit.
What was the one where he was the policeman?
Oh, I don't know. I gave up watching him years and years and years ago.
No, yeah, it was all the same fucking shit, just a different place. Actually, Nicolas Cage had some good movies.
Oh,
oh
he's
yeah,
shit too,
because
John.
he didn't he do like, one flew out the cuckoo?
No, that was Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson.
Oh, I love Jet.
No, Nicolas Cage can do some great movies, but a lot of them have been absolute fucking garbage, John. They've been absolutely shocking movies. And he'll do anything, that guy. But some of them have been fucking classics, honestly.
Who's
Yeah.
the guy
Movies.
that did Hannibal Lecter in like Silence of the Lambs?
Hannibal Lecter. That was Hannibal Lecter.
Be More Ron, I think it was. Be More Ron.
I love that
Definitely
guy.
Ron.
He's really good.
Yeah, the Silence of the Lambs was Anthony Hopkins, was the man that in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, you know that movie, the guy that played Buffalo Bob?
You know, but the one that
he's actually a
That
great
was fucking brilliant, mate. Remember he was dancing around? That was fucking
Yeah, but
sick as.
that actor is a great actor. Like I don't even recognize
Oh,
him.
yeah,
That's how
yeah,
much he's so like slept on. He's like you don't even fucking hear about him as anything big. But he's in a lot of great movies.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
well, we grew up in the days of when Bruce Lee did movies. And
My mum had a massive crush on Chuck Norris. I remember as a kid I watched Code of Silence like 50 million times.
what was that? What was that?
Dirty Dancing.
Texas Ranger bullshit ones,
You know,
Chuck Norris.
Even though Bruce
Chuck
Lee
Norris.
was such a
Chuck
fraud,
Norris came over to Australia to meet up with my cousin Johnny. Did you know that? No, you probably didn't. But my
No.
cousin was very good with the martial arts, and Chuck Norris came over to visit him. Especially came to Australia to visit him. Yeah.
Oh, that's
How's
good.
that?
I'm glad my mum didn't know about it. She would have dropped her
First
pants
cousin.
and ran.
Yeah,
Yo,
apparently
that-
so. So there we go.
yo, Bruce Lee was a complete fraud, but his legend grew bigger than his actual fucking skills. Like the whole movie.
Oh, but I tell you what, the thing about the Bruce Lee,
He lost his child.
it was, it was all it was for show and a whole lot of it. But the thing is, in that day and age, his athletic prowess was the real part about it.
And all the conspiracy theories behind the deaths of him and his son, their legacy will never die. It's like I mean, now it's dying out, but man, it's lasted like it's gonna be a
Well, I mean, somebody being killed on set, their son, that will fuck you.
Yeah, no, but him with his
Oh,
brain rot,
a lot of them
fucking
have
with,
been killed by
triad.
accidental, not by fake guns.
Yeah,
I think he was killed with a fake gun, wasn't he? Or
Yeah, it
something
was
like
when,
No, there was a bullet.
someone
One of them had a real
switched out
bullet.
the,
Yeah. that.
Yeah,
The-
that's the same as that
Blake
the
bullet?
last case.
What's
There
his name,
was a
John?
real bullet. He ended up being, he's a fat
Oh,
cunt
I
now
can't
anyway.
remember.
But
Oh, what's his name? Shit. Come on.
Is it Lee?
no, it's I got a picture of him in my mind. I just
Yeah.
trying to fucking think of his
Because
name.
that was on the set
Come
of The
Miko
dog.
says his cousin is Tiger Woods' girlfriend. That means he's Norwegian or some shit. Because didn't Tiger Wood get caught with all those Norwegian bitches? They're all like Scandinavian whores. They're all like blonde-haired, blue-eyed bitches.
What's wrong with that? It's better
Well, now
than being
I-
a black-haired
now
little
I-
fucking stilo pad, greasy.
Now I just know that Miko is fucking East European now. He said it. He's doxing himself.
Oh, well.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Speaking
Get a
of
life,
doxing, where the hell is Aztec?
Haven't seen Aztecs.
That wasn't-
for
That
quite
was
a
very
while.
nice, Spoon.
Well, not only does Aztec like to dox sometimes, now I was told by somebody that they're looking for him. They're gonna give all this shit. They wanted to give me his information. I don't want to know. I don't like me. I'm not. I don't support doxing or anything. But the person offered me some, so I'm guessing he's into all that bullshit right now. He's getting caught up or something. I haven't seen him.
Well, no.
I like Aztec.
Hey, he tried to call me a doxer. I'm thinking, who the fuck am I dox?
I don't know. If you look at his Angela Lansbury, he's got a picture of Timmy's wife on that shit. So I mean, he likes to fuck around. But right now, I went to a channel and they were telling me they saw. I said hi, and the guy just started screaming. He was drunk and he was saying, "I got Aztec," and this. And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like I'm gonna go warn him. Like you think it's funny? I'm not laughing. I don't think that's cool. But I guess he must.
What,
know.
Timmy, he's a fuckwit, mate. He's a fuckwit.
No, Aztec. I'm talking about Aztec.
He's all right. I don't mind his.
Yeah, I like
That's
Aztec.
all right.
But he made some unpopular
He's
friends.
better with me.
Same
well.
person that Zeke over here fucked with, but the guy doesn't have anything on Zeke. But he was sure
Lincoln,
proud to tell me.
you're talking
Yeah.
about Lincoln Kane.
Yeah, he told me he was all like, "You want to see Aztec
Oh,
and everything?"
Lincoln's
And I was like, "No, I don't." I was like, "I don't want to see."
What a loser. Now that just goes to show you
Oh,
when
Jesus.
us from the eastern states talk about the western states, what a pack of fucking drug fuckwits that are 30 years behind the time. Lincoln Kane, there you go. I rest my case.
But
Fucking
Yeah, I
piece
mean,
of
he was
shit.
he
offering
didn't
people
show it. He
money
didn't
to
show.
come
He didn't say he
fucking.
was going to show it to everybody. He just wanted to show me backstage. But I was like, no, it's cool. You know, like I had things to do anyways.
What? Were they playing Save the Last Dance for Me?
No,
And
but you know
Chad
how it
Spoon at the
is.
back fucking stage. Yeah, good on you.
You know, no, but I'm
Fucking
happy
prima
that
donna.
I'm like I like to hear what you're saying because I feel like that's the way we should all be. We should all be like,
Lincoln's
doxing's not
into
cool.
dudes. Come on
But
now.
but listen, I hang around other communities where everybody I know everybody's like life. Everything's out there. I'm the new guy, and I'm like, damn. If I'm gonna hang around there, I might as well tell them every fucking detail because they're gonna find everything anyways. This community, we have a sense of like we can have a character which will bring fun and like we can fucking joke and build a character. We can be who we want to be.
Well, why didn't you do? Why didn't you do that yourself instead of just being a boring cunt?
No, hey, I'm not gonna tell you where I live and shit, but I don't lie. Anybody that wants
Nah,
to
you're
dox
right.
me could
You're,
dox me.
you're
They
right,
don't-
Spoon. I love taking the piss out of you.
I come here definitely to make a show. Like I'll definitely play a character. I'll play a role if it's gonna be funny. If I can make something funny, that's what I'm about. I'm about people
Boys,
coming here and
I've
being.
been doxxed. You can only be doxxed once. It's not a big deal. I'm still
not- I'm
waiting
not
for
talk-
someone to fucking give me
Oh,
pizza.
I'm
you
not
know-
talking
you know,
about the doxing,
we've
Tony.
all
I'm
but-
talking about people like threatening you when you're hanging out. You're having a good time, and they'll be like, "Tony, I got videos."
Lincoln
of
was
my-
offering people money to kill me.
No, I know you've been through
Shit,
it all.
that's all right.
Yeah. I would have
How
put
many?
my life.
How many dollars, Tony?
Yeah, take it.
I'm always gonna be cool with Lincoln. All right, like you guys know Johnny and Mr. Clark and even Zeke
Oh,
and even Tony
You know how many?
When-
Do you,
on
do you know
Global
the-
about a year and a
Wait,
half ago.
he's
I was
you know,
partying with him every night.
Mrs. Vic, one of the nicest Canadian women. He was sitting there drunk as fuck, talking about her sucking his dick, and
Yeah,
he
but,
dissed Robert's wife as well.
Yeah, but Tony, everybody does it differently. He does his own thing. I don't hate it at all. I
The-
didn't
the-
hate.
But to be
you know,
honest, if you
I
don't
didn't
know
hate it
his
when he had a beef with
fucking
Mosh. I didn't
drink,
hate him. I didn't hate him
then there's not
ever.
much I can say to you.
You know,
Yeah,
but the thing is, he did the wrong thing, mate. He turned
Yeah.
on Shani and give her a fucking flogging, which is a
Exactly.
low life cunt.
You fucking
Listen. The way I look at it,
Support
the way I look at it is, it's hard to be here a lot, and people always want a place to go and hang out. But people are so quick to fucking judge, especially when people are putting their business out there. But I don't know what goes on
so when
behind the
when
scenes.
Shani
I
was
don't
in
know, man.
hospital for brain tumor, and him saying, "I hope she
Okay,
dies."
well,
when
she's
you are."
well. Then, Tony, what are you gonna do? You're gonna go save her? She doesn't want your saving. She's happy with the guy. What the
No,
fuck
I
do you want?
know. I still don't fucking support anybody that fucking is a woman basher.
Ah, man, I grew up like a lot of these cultures, man. These motherfuckers, if they're women, dares, and then it's not like it's every single time. It's not like you better never dare. These women are always screaming at them, but eventually they cross that line. Every man has a point,
Oh,
and men
so that
fucking slap
makes it
women.
alright, does it? If
It
you
doesn't.
grow up, if
I
you
never had
grow
a
up
woman.
with a
I mean,
family,
out of fucking like grade school, I
No,
never
no,
hit a
no.
woman.
if you
But,
grew up with your mum,
I'm
you
not
seen
saying
your
I never-
mum fucking beat the fuck out of Spoon, you'd have changed your fucking
No,
story.
but
about
Tony,
it.
it's all relative to the situation. I mean, if a girl knows her man is doing shady shit and she's always in his fucking ear, I mean, one or the other
And
is
so
gonna
it's okay
kill
for him also to fuck some 16-year-old girl too.
Okay, I don't know where you're pulling out these scenarios. Okay, I'm not fucking
No,
here to comment
it's
on me.
facts. Shani loops out and tells it all.
Okay, well, that's
It's
why
his
she there.
fucking-
Yeah, okay, well, what I mean, create a free Shani movement and go ahead. But she doesn't care. She's
Nah,
happy.
she
Let
can
her be.
fuck off too.
Okay,
She
I mean, no
always
one
is.
watches this. No one cares, right? I'm just saying, I'm cool with the guy. I used to hang out with him back in the day on the Global thing, and then now, everything's like the way it is, man. I don't-
They banned him for a reason, Spoon, because he's a fucking knobhead.
Weren't you banned everywhere for a minute? Everybody gets banned
Banned where?
everywhere. Weren't you banned here?
No?
Never.
Nope.
Oh,
I left.
Oh,
You tell me anywhere else I'm banned.
Is there anything else you two want to talk about, or are we going to stay on this subject?
No,
Everybody's
that's fine.
silent.
Please, sir. Chew your gum.
I had turned my microphone off this time.
What are we going to talk about? Bring something
I don't know,
else.
mate. Yeah,
I brought this to a cul-de-sac. Now we're trapped. Got to move on.
yeah.
Johnny,
How can you move on after that, though, Spoon? What are we going to talk about? It must better be pretty exciting or something. Come on,
The thing
pick up.
about
Use that
that-
brainy eyes.
that's what it is.
Have a look at
The
your
thing about it
notepad.
is,
Have a look at your notepad. Have a look at your notepad. You got something there we can talk about?
it's just a doodle of you sitting on a dildo,
Really? Don't be silly.
chewing bubble gum.
Oh, Mako wants to know. Oh, you're pretty famous there, are you, Mako? No, come over. My cousin's right into the martial arts stuff, and Chuck Norris came over and seen him and shit like that. Okay, Mako? If you want to make fun of that, you can go for your fucking life, buddy. But I'm just talking shit, of course. We're only on a fucking panel. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about Zeeg, Mako?
No, have you been introduced to Miko, Mr. Clark?
No, I haven't. No.
He's married with the J baby girl that was in the chat earlier. She's Jess. I don't know if you remember
I don't
her. She used to
Not
like be
really,
on
no.
moshes a lot back in the day, and she used to
Oh,
come
okay.
here
That's all right.
after the mosh raids and all that. And
Yeah.
You're better,
they're
Steve.
a couple. They're a couple from Australia.
Okay.
So they're
Oh,
your
okay.
yeah. So they're your Bogan blood. Well, I mean, she's from here.
Mhm.
She's from Canada, but she moved out there now. She's out there.
Oh,
with me.
yeah, I think I've heard of them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
They're like a celebrity couple.
Yeah,
These
they
little
were
tiny
on
kids.
they were on the panel. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Quickly team, okay.
So it's not because I'm looking at it like, you know how many names pop up. So I'm thinking like you're looking at it like some troll account, another troll that you're gonna have to block. You know,
I don't know.
I'm like,
no, not me, mate.
like we know who
Yeah.
he is.
Fuck.
Mm,
No, because we knew her as another name, not J Baby. So that when people have name changes, it gets a bit. Unless you see them
Okay.
around the other places. Like there's so many people now. that-
Yo, don't be fucking. What's the word when you go? Don't do that shit, Mr. Clark. You gotta bring the heat, bro. If you don't come here and judge and be all like this is boring and fucking leave the way you don't even
I'm
say
not saying
bye.
it's boring. It's
You don't
okay.
even-
Go
you
for your
just
life,
leave.
mate.
You just leave, you asshole.
All right.
You
Okay.
suck,
okay,
you know.
all right.
No, I
Can't trust
don't
people,
like
you know.
that.
I thought we were friends, Spoon.
You never know what. How could you be a friend? As soon as shit goes down, I turn around. Yo, Mr. Clark, you gone? Where you're like?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's smart.
He's like the great. He's like the great Gazoo. He's like the great Gazoo. He just pops up, hey dum dum, and he fucks off when the shit gets
Yeah.
thick.
Oh, look, Spoon. After conversations, you really want to get involved in them? Seriously?
No, we're good.
No, you're fine. I'm fine with you, Spoon. No worries. Oh, everybody on this panel, I'm fine with. Just some of the other ones. Jesus fucking Christ, Spoon. I've been. Oh.
Yeah, you know Trent M, right? He's from your area.
Yeah. He's down in Hobart. Yeah.
Yeah, I was chilling with him in the chat the other day.
Yeah. He's a good
He's
guy.
he's not in the best of party modes, but when I see him
Okay.
around, I'm happy to see him. I'm happy to see him say hi and stuff. He's a cool
Oh,
dude.
yeah. That's good.
I didn't know, like when I get to see people, when I see people like you, rest in peace, Taz, and other people from that island, I'm like, these people are fucked up. You know, I watch
Yeah.
a show of people digging for gold in the fucking rivers in your fucking in your little part of the world. I don't know, these people are fucking crazy, fucking.
Oh, they are.
good
See,
to
they're,
see a
we're
normal-
cut off
it's
from
good
the
to see
rest
a
of
normal
the cut off from the rest of the country. So all they do over here is fucking fight and play football. And Jesus, can they fucking fight, mate? It's the Wild West in some of them fucking bars, mate. Seriously,
You got- You're like between New Zealand and Australia, but is it just Australians, or does New Zealand actually pass
No,
by you guys?
there's very few foreigners over here. Very few.
Oh.
It's all Australian.
Do you know,
So
Steve,
you're-
the other night I had some American dude that was telling me that Tasmania was New Zealand.
Right. Okay.
And trying to explain that to fucking oxymoron was just, I just gave up in the end.
Oh, don't worry about it. Yeah, well.
People from little islands have an attitude to them. Like I've noticed that in my life. It doesn't matter where in the world you come from. If you're from the island of that country, you got more of like a fuck you what attitude. People from islands seem to have more balls than people from like the mainlands. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is.
They're not brought up in the main society, Spoon. So we've got over here. They have their rules and shit. I mean, if you fuck with the Tasmania, mate, you better be fucking careful.
Yeah, I think there's
Seriously,
a
I
protector.
mean, everybody says it about their race and that, but they're fucking deadly, Australia. The Tasmanians, mate. If you want to fucking
I
fight,
think it's
you'll fucking get
an
one.
island.
Yeah.
Like obviously Australia is
Yeah,
an
yeah,
island,
yeah,
but
yeah.
Australia is so fucking big. It's the size of Canada in the middle of the ocean. But you small island off of it, I think there's something to it. I'm sure there is. The toughest motherfuckers probably do come from your little
Well,
part.
yeah,
I would
look, Spoon. You have a look at from New Zealand, right? One thing I won't do is fucking have a go at a New Zealander, mate, because they're on a fucking island. They know how to fucking fight as well. You get a big Maori, mate. He's going to rip your fucking arms and legs off.
No, but like,
You know,
even
that's
look
what
at
it is.
look at the Caribbeans. The Caribbeans, all these neighborhoods you hear of in the U.S. and everything. Most of their heritage is not the descendant of America. Anyways, I'm gonna go with it. Just like Haitian, Jamaican, fucking Puerto Ricans, Dominicans. They have they're crazier than all the other fucking Latinos and fucking blacks and Portuguese and whatever. There's something to the islands, man. Living on an island, I think you
But
grow up more.
You got to
ready to
understand,
fucking fight.
Spoon, Tasmania and New Zealand are virtually nearly the same size. They're pretty rich states or
No,
countries,
it's
or whatever you
not.
like. So
It's
we're
like
not,
3 times
sorry.
bigger than you.
Are you looking at
I've
the
seen
map
the
at the
map.
moment? Have you? What were you doing looking at Tasmania for, Spoon?
Maybe
stalking
he's
me.
got,
He's
No,
stalking, Johnny. He's stalking. He's
I
fucking-
wanna-
no, he's got
I
a,
wanna-
he's
I
got a,
fucking you.
I
no,
wanna
he's
know
got
when
a
you cut the grass.
he's got he's got a fixation of the
Yeah.
map of Tassie.
Mate.
Yo, hey, listen, I'm not into doxing.
I looked up in the sky the other day to see this big brown eye. I think it was Spoon looking at me.
Yeah.
Yo.
Anyhow, I'm
seen
going to bid you
No,
all
anyway,
good
yeah.
night.
Like
I'll catch you
41,
later.
All right, John. See you later. I won't be long, mate. I think I'll take off.
41 South, he showed a lot of like the port and stuff. Tasmania looked really nice.
It is. It's very similar to New Zealand,
Yeah.
Tony.
And
Very
even
similar.
I find that when I used to talk to Trent and stuff, like the weather, like what you had the day before we would get the next day. I was like, oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
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 It's crazy, like.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great place to live. It's very clean, Spoon. It's cleaner than Canada and shit, and New Zealand as well.
Well,
The mainland, like Victoria, Victoria and New South Wales, and all the the main island, they're they're clean. But
Canada's bigger than Australia, right? So I'm sure the island of
what are we doing? Seeing how far we can piss up the wall at the moment.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
I'm
you want to talk
starting
about
to feel
you
it.
want to talk about a Canadian island? You want to talk about Canadian island in the ocean?
No, I don't want to talk. We're talking about Tasmania and New Zealand at the moment. We can put that in later. Write that down.
Oh, it's okay.
Like, we don't care how big a place it is. It's about the place.
It's not about It's not about quantity. It's about quality, right?
Yeah, I don't want to live in a fucking box place where there's overpopulated.
I mind. I can't. I need bigger. I can't go smaller.
It's because you have a dick complex.
Like these Japanese people that live in like they'll rent like a little room box and they sleep there, and I'm like, how the fuck? I need like a lot of I can't be confined, prison cell style.
Yeah. I mean, Canada's about the size of Siberia, isn't it?
We're the size of Australia and the U.S. It's like we're the three biggest.
You're not the size of anything, mate. Look, you got to take into account. They're all frozen.
Canada,
it is fucking frozen, mate. It's frozen. Turn on your camera. I bet you got fucking ice on your eyebrows.
Canada, U.S. and Australia are like the biggest countries in the world. No, it's like they're somewhere in line. I'm sure Canada is before you guys, though. We're bigger than you guys, that's for sure.
So
you say it's all frozen. You can't
It's
go
not
in the
inhabitable
frozen.
territory.
I'll tell you what, though. If you can stay warm, You can melt.
How do you explain this? Right, all that shitting you're doing, it's getting freezing up in the pipes. The whole country's covered in frozen shit.
I'm telling you, if you can stay warm, you can melt water and drink. You can live up there, but you can't live in the fucking desert of Australia with no fucking water. Your water's gonna be boiling fucking hot. Have
you ever heard of taking water with you?
Yeah, it's gonna be boiling
You know?
hot. It's gonna, how you gonna carry that? How you gonna carry it
Easy.
where it doesn't get boiling hot?
Pickup, just
That
take
water-
a pickup with you.
Yeah,
Trailer?
drinking hot water. That's really gonna quench your thirst. But if you're walking through a mountain of freezing cold weather and you make a little igloo, and then you melt some water, you can drink a nice hot tea.
Wait, you know,
Hang on. What are you going to light it with? You can't light matches or anything.
You can always
like that.
warm up. You'll die in
You
boredom.
probably,
if you're not
yeah, but you
prepared.
can't light anything, Spoon, because you've got no fucking fingers left because of the fucking frostbite.
You can die. You can die in
I'm
boredom.
just laughing about the fact that he's like walking. None of us are walking like desert.
If you walk,
Spoon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you find yourself in your underwear in the middle of Australia, well, you're not going to be using your fingers either. They're all crispy burnt. You're going to have some aborigines just peeking through the woods, waiting for you to get finished cooked so they can stick a fork in you and eat you raw. Yo, fuck that. I'd rather die by the hand of an Eskimo.
What about